problem is, you see something wrong with like everything.
No, fill me up, cat daddy is crazy. I don't care what you talking about right there.
So you've never said fill me up?
No, never told another man to fill me up.
Have you ever driven to a gas station?
Fill it up.
Yeah, don't fill me up.
Fill me up.
That's your sleeper?
No, it's not my sleeper.
Fill me up, buttercup?
No. Can you guys stop talking now?
Fuck it up, buttercup. Fuck it up, buttercup. Fuck
Maul,
it up.
Maul.
I fuck it up, buttercup. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
I could definitely see Maul in the middle of the dance circle getting his shit off.
No, you can't.
Hey! All the Bronx niggas was chanting your name. Hey, go Maul. Go Maul. Go Maul. Go Maul. Wait a minute! Hey! Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's go. It's my vibe. See, that's what I love about the 80s. They let the beat rock for 5 minutes in the front. Pay homage. Who was outside? Who was stealing their dad's nuts? Huh, Rory?
Don't stare at me.
You was stealing your dad's nuts, nigga. You wasn't even in the playground. You wasn't even in the playground. Ah. Shout out to everybody at work. Shout out to everybody at work out there. Oh, this is great. This is great.
Great.
You know what this is? All right. You was acting like you was unfamiliar. What? This is excellent. One of my followers hit me about, and they were playing this record on Saturday morning. They inspired me, got me in a real vibe. Okay. So here I am. Is Rory's mic on? I want to make sure I can hear him. Say something else.
Something else. Nope.
Rory's mic is indeed not on. I probably like it better like that. Let the hook ride. Let's go!
Mic check. Boss, can you turn me up a little bit?
Wait a minute!
Check. I'm back. All right.
You can turn me up a little bit, boss?
Fuck you, Joe,
just
for
a
that
little
earlier comment.
Oh, just be
Just
good
a
to me,
smidge.
man.
Turn me up just a smidge.
All right. Doing the mic checks while we're recording. I like it.
No, Joe Budden. No, Rory and Mal.
Yo, did you say just a smidget?
Just a smidge.
A smidge?
Smidge.
Yeah.
Young Smidge.
Oh, you so phony with the Lakers fitted.
And it's
am I
upside
fumbling?
down.
Now he want to rep LeBron.
What do you mean?
He's a believer now.
Oh my,
Kobe
wait,
on
with
the
a
shirt.
T-shirt too. Oh, Maul,
I'm a
not
Lakers
you.
fan.
He's a
Dog,
witness.
you know that.
Oh, Spotify. Maul is
expected?
turning into a hype beast.
I'm not a Lakers fan. You know that. Come on, don't do that.
But a Laker fan and the Laker fan that come to work dripped in all of their clothes.
I don't have a jersey on though. It's not like a
You
jersey.
got the Laker jeans on.
I don't have the Laker jeans.
You got black and yellow jeans on.
I do not have black and yellow jeans.
There's a little
on.
purple in there too.
There's no purple. In there.
Yo, you a wild
Some-
nigga to
some
be wearing
yellow
Laker
detail.
jeans.
I don't have Laker jeans on.
Let me see the kicks. I'm tired of seeing those kicks. All right.
Tired of seeing these?
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing those. I'm
You
done.
don't see these enough.
I'm talking about on you.
You don't see them on me.
I ain't gonna tell me what my eyes see. Don't look. Don't give me the look.
I'm
Don't
not
check
looking
me
out.
out.
I'm not
Don't check
checking
me
you
out.
out. I'm not checking you out.
All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the Joe Budden podcast. God damn it, I forgot the episode 186. That nigga's good. Don't whisper it to me. I know where we at. Episode 186 of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm your host, Joe Budden, here with some of my nearest and dearest friends. Maul's here, Parks is here, Rory is here, Savon is here, Erickson is here. Greetings to everyone. What's really? You know what I mean? Everybody good? How's everybody's weekend?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah. Uneventful. Just like I like it.
I feel like every week we'd say that. Like, when do we do something over the weekend?
Rory goes out and does his
Rory
parties.
goes out a lot.
Yeah.
Rory,
I go out a lot to y'all standards. It's weird the difference between this group of friends and my other group of friends, because my other group of friends, I'm the guy that never goes out. Oh shit, Rory's out this weekend. This is great. But to y'all, I'm out every day.
So you have one group of friends that's
If you go out once,
disillusioned.
you're out every day to me.
So you have
So
one
I'm
group
out.
of friends that's disillusioned and one group of friends that tell you the truth.
I don't go out really that much. I really don't.
Spotify, Rory. I don't know. You know what it is when you back to back night them.
First
That's
of all,
when it- that's
you
when-
was out with me on Friday.
On one of those nights, yes. That's what I'm saying. Then you back to back.
Oh, the Mixie Boys was out?
Yeah, what y'all did?
No, R&B was in these streets at the R&B party.
Oh, that's R&B went to R&B? Oh, you niggas is corny, B. See, that's what I'm saying,
We
man.
matched.
Yeah, y'all gotta start letting me know what y'all doing, man. Because I gotta, like, come on, man. R&B went to the R&B
we did
party?
choreography together.
I can explain, by the way.
Nah, don't explain.
But I can.
No, but don't. I don't need the explanation.
One night, that was a Friday night, right?
That was Friday, yeah.
You could always get me out the house when you put R&B on the flyer.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
because I'd be in the house searching for the good R&B party. And not that I think that those be the good R&B parties, but I'm coming out for the good R&B party.
You going out just to see if it's what type of R&B they
I want to
play.
hear some R&B. Now, unbeknownst to me, this was a hot party. Like, niggas knew about this party.
Yeah.
So when I stepped to my girl with, like, the line ready, she was prepared.
She knew about it.
She's like, oh, what you doing tonight? I was like, I'm going to get up with Rory, you know what I mean? Probably go hit this little R&B party in the city. Oh, you going to that party?
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those. So when I got there, it was one of those. Like, it was a bunch of, like, young people having fun. And I was like, all right, fam, like, why you
The
here?
nerve of these people, man.
Where was it
No,
at?
I was questioning me. It was not done. They was having a blast. R&B was great. The music, it was a vibe. It's just like,
Where was it at?
fam, you're not young and you're not having fun.
We're not gonna
Like,
give them free
get out of
promo,
here.
but
Oh.
it was Chris and Raven's R&B party. I'm just not gonna give the venue promo.
That was dope. Of Ravy B to show up and dap her friends up.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
back,
you gotta
she went
see. You gotta see Ravy's new dap to her friends.
Would she be playing us now?
Yeah, on the low.
Damn.
On the low. Yeah. I don't know if y'all peep.
Y'all peasants now.
Yeah, obviously.
No, but that's cool. We've been knew they was peasants now, but now like Raven's acknowledging it. Like
That
she's
they're peasants?
she's dapping them like it was different.
Okay.
Like I was sitting there and Rory was kind of busy, right? So it was just me and Sam chilling out. Oh, Rory was at the bar or some shit. So me and Sam were just catching a vibe. And then Ravy came, like she was having a conversation off to the side with four people. It looked like they were talking about something important. And then she threw the finger up at them so they knew to wait right there while she ran to me and Sam. She said, hey, don't know if you guys are having fun over here, but I have a section over there. And
Oh no!
and I
was
mean, if
there
you
for that.
want, I mean, you guys can come because I know y'all. Like y'all can come to my
Nah, that's
section.
cra-
I know
I
y'all.
was just happy that we could get in the Ravens section.
Right. That's dope. Look at Raven.
So Raven, I want to thank you because, like, thanks. Like,
Raven, thanks for
That's
taking care
awesome.
of the fellas. Appreciate that.
so then when Raven did that, we love Raven. Raven's like family, right? And she knows everybody's girlfriend, so you got to be careful. But when
You
Raven,
do have to be careful of that girl.
yeah. Remember as a guy when you had to learn that lesson, like when you didn't
hard
know,
way.
you had
Men
to be
only
careful
learn that the hard
around
way.
like the people that knew your girl too.
Or know everyone's girl.
Oh yeah, it's always bad. Hey, and I want to shout out to, you know what? I got to start shouting out our mature audience.
They're out there.
I'm not so sure how they got to be there, but I'd be shocked sometimes where I'd be in the street and some of the audience comes up to me and they're like, hey, I own this section of Wall Street and really love you guys. I'm like, why? Why you listen?
Yeah. I invented the color blue. I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, it's really confusing. So I want to shout out to everybody out there that's mature.
They're like Raven checking on us. They're intellectual peasants.
Yeah.
They just want to laugh at us. I don't think they're laughing
Yeah,
with
to
us.
see what stupid people are doing still. Oh, yeah.
y'all on
They
that?
still don't have a clue. They're still talking about streaming wars.
We're on music existing in your brain. You still on streaming.
Yeah, word. What was I talking about before that just now? Something good.
Being out
The
on
R&B
Friday.
party.
And the girl that know your girl.
Oh, yeah. No,
you
I'm
just
off of that.
gotta-
No, I'm off. I'm running. I'm scurrying away from that conversation. All right, what was next? Just throw something out
That
there.
was the weekend. Y'all didn't mall parks. Y'all did
I
nothing.
didn't do shit.
I went out Sunday.
I mean, we had to do something on Friday because we don't really get Fridays off anymore.
Yeah. I went out Sunday.
I'd be too tired after State of the Culture.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask y'all. Yeah, I had a blast with the little extended weekend we had.
Oh, yeah, we
Yeah.
had the extra day off.
Yeah, because we had our chance interview in the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
In the stash waiting.
We banked that one. Round of applause to the chance interview, man. I mean, let me start off
Yeah,
there.
everybody seemed to really enjoy that.
I don't care
Yeah.
about that. After we did it, I think we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We enjoyed
We've-
it. We
we've-
said it there that day.
Yeah, but I think, all right, let me speak for me. After we did it, I felt like it was special.
Yeah.
I did. I felt
It
like
was.
it was a moment. So when it came out for other people to recognize it as that kind of, that was great.
And it was dope, really, because Chance doesn't really do that. and he didn't really have anything to promo. It wasn't like a promo thing. It wasn't like, it was really like just him coming to kick it, and I think the people.
And that is
the
the
best
environment. That is the environment that you would like to try to create for artists.
Oh,
like a comfortable
not,
one.
not your promo run.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm never
just come
interviewing
kick it with
anybody.
us.
That interview shit is. I don't like that.
Yeah, I want to hear the script answers.
Yeah, it's like
Yo, what producers on?
Well,
your album?
even-
tell us
well,
the features.
Even today, I saw some clips floating around of other interviews that he might have did or clips that they took where it was like, oh yeah, we're knee deep into this good ass Job album. And niggas was like, come on, man, he just told Joe and them that. Just told Joe and them that shit ain't really start yet.
Right.
So like, I love that disruption.
Yeah, and I don't know how often Chance promotes things, but he seemed to really be into it too.
Yeah.
Like
Listen,
he was retweeting a storm.
Yeah, he texted me pretty appreciative, pretty grateful. And I was like, no, man, you were awesome. Because it really takes some of the artists, well, it takes a lot of the artists for you to get that type of interview.
For sure.
Or not,
It
I mean,
is.
that's not interview, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just to have that
Just to have
conversation
that level of comfort that
With people you don't know.
it
for
takes a
no
certain-
reason.
Right. It takes a certain person.
And even if he had a reason, he mastered well.
Yeah.
Like, even if he just wanted to come, you know what?
Yeah.
These niggas been wrong about this independent shit for too long. Let me come up there and check them.
Yeah. Even if that was
Like,
his goal,
what-
it didn't feel like that.
No, he bodied that. So shout out to Chance for an amazing conversation. If you have not checked it out, that interview is available. It's episode 185 of the Joe Budden podcast on Spotify and now on YouTube too. And on YouTube, pardon the sound lapses that we have there. Let's address that too, because I see a lot of fans asking what's going on with some of the music and it's cutting out and sound. Parks is a fuckhead, or maybe that was me that said that. But well, I've been saying
I
that
created
for a
an account.
while. I've been
and said
saying
in
that
the
for a while.
comments.
Huh?
I created an account and put that in the comments. I
You had
said,
a burner account?
Yeah, but that was
Parks
old.
Audio?
But that was your old account.
Yeah,
I've been seeing a new one. Like this one says Parks is crazy part 2. Okay, that's the number 2
So
at
there was
the
one.
end.
There was a one.
Yeah. I thought Royce ran the old one. No, but so the music, right? I think that when we got to Spotify, it was like this big Thundercat signal to all of the people that own music to think that we had some money to pay for music when we play it. Let me clear that up for people. We don't. We don't. There is
Not even a little bit.
There is no money. All liability falls on Joe, not Spotify. You're not. Well, actually, let me stop saying that because Spotify isn't the issue. YouTube is the issue.
Yeah.
YouTube is the issue.
Right.
And I guess that's where my beef was about to be because that whole sleeper segment or anytime we play music, we certainly never play music. Well, very rarely do we play music to shit on people. It's normally always to praise or just raise awareness for the fucking song,
Yeah.
which the artists normally really, really appreciate.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get claims about artists that I know appreciate it.
Which I'm sure goes right back to the
Handled-
label who don't know.
Handled by teams who are very well aware of what we do and our movement and what we got going on. So this is a label thing. We have now been introduced into that side of the game. So I'm working on a fix.
Isn't that really shitty with labels, man?
Right.
That you're gonna shut down people that are genuinely just trying to provide awareness to newer artists for free with
Right.
no agenda.
Right.
And probably without even knowing what's going on. Because if you knew what was going on, you would probably stop.
Yeah.
You would probably stop. But it's fine. It's fine. The risk is not worth the reward in this instance. So just know, fans out there, I am working on a fix somehow. Whether that be separating the sleepers on YouTube, just cutting them all together. I'm working on it. If you have suggestions, hit Mal or Rory about it.
Or at Joe Budden.
Not at Joe Budden. So off of Chance, right? We already gave him the flowers while he could still smell them. Sick of that in hip hop. Everybody wants to get their flowers. Shut up.
Yeah, I never want to get flowers.
Yeah, Cinna's already beating me down about giving her flowers on her birthday, which I want to talk about too at some point in this podcast. But
Okay. We can keep it in Chicago. Your man Vic out here wilding apparently. Allegedly. We haven't heard the
But
freestyle.
was he though?
Yeah,
Well,
I don't.
the backstory is that the people at the BET Hip Hop Awards watched the ciphers, and Vic mentioned Triple X's name in a negative way with his mother in the audience, in his home state.
See, I didn't get that he did it in a negative way. I got it as he was basically saying like, you know, the domestic violence thing that Triple X had went through, and he was just basically speaking out against that in the culture of hip hop. But I don't know if he was just blatantly just disrespecting Triple X, or just bashing the domestic violence issues that he was going through.
And that's exactly my issue. But let me play this clip before we get into
I wish we could hear the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not jumping out the window yet.
Cipher addressing and condemning rappers who unabashedly abuse women and those who stand up for them and even call them.
Before I play this, right? The BET ciphers, they normally tape well before the awards actually tape.
Yeah.
But
I'm months before.
But I'm certain that, well, I'm not certain, so let me not say that.
Which I saw the report. How do you like your freestyle?
I got to see it.
You gotta
Check West, by the way, who just dropped his project.
Oh, no, we don't want to hear you.
So, yeah, I just want to know if you feeling your freestyle.
No, I got to see it. I got to see it. I
Okay.
haven't
see
seen
your
it.
freestyle.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah.
So Kanye.
I don't know if I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm feeling my
mixed your
freestyle yet.
and you haven't heard it yet.
I do think that he made these comments after Triple X had passed.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it's after.
Great. So now let me play this.
Recently, I did a freestyle for the BET Awards Cypher addressing and condemning rappers who unabashedly abuse women and those who stand up for them and even call them legends.
Stop right there. Anybody got an issue with anything he said?
No.
Okay. Well, I should just let it play the whole way, right?
For the
I'll let it
BET
play the whole way.
Awards Cypher addressing and condemning rappers who unabashedly abuse women and those who stand up for them and even call them legends. I stand behind those statements. It was pre-recorded weeks ago, and I had no idea a grieving mother would be in the audience to honor her lost son. I never intended to disrespect her, and I offer my deepest condolences for her loss at the hands of gun violence. However, I vehemently reject the trend in hip-hop.
Who cares? Who cares about that part?
What do you mean?
No, I care about that part.
That was the important, probably the most important part of what he said.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Why?
He rejects the trend of people praising people that abuse women? I mean, it's been a trend in hip-hop for a long time.
Well, stop, Rory. That's part of the problem, right there. Today, more so than ever, celebrities just attach themselves on to these very blanket statements that everybody agrees with. You don't get an argument from anybody anywhere when you stand up against domestic violence, when you stand up against niggas raping women, when you...
I mean, I think that's the sensitive culture to begin with now on
Stop,
social media.
But then what the fuck do we need a Vic Mensa special announcement for him to come tell us how everybody with a heart feels about niggas that rape women and niggas that put their hands on women?
No, I don't think that's what it was. I think he
Stop, wait a second.
I don't think that's what it is.
But that's the problem, because that is what it is.
I think he's addressing the fact that people were coming at him.
Nigga, we addressing you.
But they was coming at him disrespecting
Triple X.
Triple X's mother.
No, you disrespect Triple X the second that you speak on that dead man's name. That is the problem.
But it wasn't just X.
Maul,
it was the whole
bar.
Rappers.
The bar was about X though.
What's the bar?
We don't know the bar.
But it was no. But see, that's what he said at the beginning.
No one knows the bar.
You got to listen to what he said.
20 people that was there said that was the bar, and the following bar involved X's name twice. He didn't refute that. He came on and defended it.
Right.
The damage controls. I don't need to see it.
Okay.
I don't need to hear nothing.
I do.
So these are separate arguments. You don't need to know that his mom is there. You are speaking ill about a dead man. Wherever his mom is, it's disrespectful. Who the fuck are you that you have to be made aware? First of all, don't let me get into the politics of the ciphers versus the awards and how it's two separate departments and niggas don't be knowing shit. So, I mean, somebody I'm sure would have edited that out because Triple X was being honored there.
But like you said, your cipher verse is taped months before.
My point to Vic Mensa is we don't need you to come debunk a trend. First of all, do you know what trend means? Back to Rory's point. This is not a trend. This is from the beginning of hip-hop. It's not a trend. We don't need Vic Mensa to come and tell us what the moral high ground is. And if you're going to do that, fine. Great. Why are you alive talking about a dead man? It's over. It's over. The charges were dropped. The case was thrown out. The girl showed up to the fucking memorial site. Like, they've made peace.
Right. And again, we can't go too deep because we didn't hear what he said.
Yes, the fuck I can go too deep.
But you
yes, I don't need that. I don't need to hear what he said. Joe is Joe no matter where, no matter when. My stance on you speaking about a dead man ain't gonna change when I hear what you said. Fuck you.
No, but
I don't need to hear nothing he said.
You would have to hear what he said.
No, the fuck I'm telling.
It's only fair.
More, I'm telling you about me.
But I'm telling you that it's only fair that you.
I'm not here to be fair to a nigga that's speaking about a dead man.
But you have to be fair to what he said.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
All right, you're not hearing me.
What you mean?
So I don't know. I don't know the gentleman.
Somebody that hears me.
I'm not calling the person that said the bar was about X a liar. I don't know that gentleman, but I would like to hear what it was. Just because some guy on Twitter said he heard it doesn't mean I'm going to jump out the window and be like, all right, yeah, Vic definitely was disrespecting X. I don't know that. I need to hear the bar.
He didn't deny it, number one, and he's been disrespecting X for quite some time now.
He said in
so
that video,
what is there to make me believe that now he's had a change of heart all of a sudden? I don't need to hear a freestyle. I'm going on what he's saying him right here out his own mouth. Hey, I vehemently stand for blah, 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 blah. Hey, we all do. Great. I had no idea she would be in the audience. Nigga, neither did I, but it's not my fucking job. Guess what? I don't need to know that because I'm not running around kicking a dead man's back in.
But
I don't need to know who's in the audience.
You don't know that he did that. You don't know that he kicked a dead man's back in. You don't.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all need more evidence.
Your side the moment I hear
I'm not looking for a nigga to be on my fucking side, Rory. My point is my point. You speak your fucking point. I don't care about that.
I'm saying
I'm not looking for niggas to agree here. Niggas should not speak a certain way about a dead man. Period. I don't need to hear his argument.
We're not disagreeing with you. We're just saying we want to hear what he said so we can confirm.
No, y'all are disagreeing. Y'all are saying I need to hear what he said. All right, that's great. I'm telling y'all about Joe.
I think even more important to me.
I'm telling you about Joe.
I think even more importantly than what he said is I don't think we'll ever get the truth of what happened in Triple X's domestic violence situation because that never went to trial and never came
My
out.
conversation really is not about X even.
Well, why not?
You should not speak ill on the dead.
You can speak ill on plenty of dead people if they're guilty of the things that they're
people do it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, now y'all are changing the conversation. I'm not talking about what people do. I'm telling y'all about Joe. I keep saying that this whole time.
No doubt.
I don't do it. There's plenty of ill dead niggas. Great. We speak about it now for what? They say that it's not the dead people that are feeling the way, it's the living that are in mourning. I'm saying with him to the side. Don't show compassion for his family and then say however and shit on the very thing that causes damage to his family. You are a contradiction. I don't need to hear his freestyle to confirm that for me. That's my only point. And then you fucking get back on the screen before you did this apology. You get back on your Instagram and say, yo, I see niggas saying a lot of shit about what I said. Fight me. Huh? Like you knew niggas with this fucking need for attention for what? You talking about a dead man still and you joking around on the internet. No, it's not okay with me. I don't need to see a freestyle. I don't need to hear a freestyle. Nor do I need to hear him cop please and fucking lament the shit at the end with I'm not doing things for attention. Yes, the fuck you are, Vic Mensa. Yes, you are.
Well,
yes, you are.
I believe
yes, you are. We don't seem to talk about Vic Mensa at all until there's something like this. And for somebody who comes off as bright as he does, another nigga on his album with bright raps. I'm sick of you niggas with bright raps that's stupid. Boy, am I tired of y'all. Make stupid raps. Dumb down the raps. Don't Black Panther me to death in the raps. Don't Confederate flag the jacket telling me you switching the meaning of some shit. And the first, second, and third chance you get to tear down the nigga that was the victim of gun violence, you switching that argument over to some other shit because it's socially acceptable now. Newsflash, that's hip-hop. Again. He's online challenging people to fight. No more. I don't need to hear freestyle from Vic Mensa. I never want to hear Vic Mensa again.
I'm not the biggest Vic Mensa fan.
I don't know what the fuck is you talking to me about.
I'm just saying I want to see. I would like to hear what he said.
I don't.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't.
Before I start saying, oh, he violated.
I don't. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, all you niggas who were blessed and fucking graced and graced enough to have never had to fight an addiction or some shit. Like, and now hear everybody come, oh, fuck you, pillheads. Fuck you. Nah, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Vic Mensa. Shut up. Back to Rihanna's tweet. Everybody just shut up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get what you're saying, but it is dope that people are more conscious of things that are going on in the culture, and that people are trying to change certain negative things in the culture. Like I'm not mad at that.
What did you
but
change?
A lot of people are using it as a it's like a gimmick.
It's a front.
It's a
front.
I agree
it's
with
nasty.
you. I agree with you on that.
I do think it's first. I mean,
that's nasty.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do you generally do it? How do you generally try to change the abusive narrative in hip hop towards women?
Hey, if they had 5 billion meetings on how to do it, guess what would never come up? Let's speak ill on the dead. I don't know. I know how not to do it. Why are we bashing a nigga that ain't here? His mom ain't running around beating bitches up.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
He has a family. He has millions of people that love him. Mm-hmm. He was one of the few young niggas, and I swear I feel like I'm now the triple X lawyer because every time somebody do something stupid, here come Joe. But shit, I identify. Sorry. I forgot the good point I was about to make, but whatever. Yeah, I'm over it. I don't want to hear from Vic Mensa. Sorry.
We will never talk about Vic Mensa again. Just for you, I promise. I will not let it happen.
This ain't really the podcast where we be getting in depth on Vic Mensa.
No, I'm like I said.
But we fuck with Vic. We never had nothing against Vic.
He's a talented artist.
Talent ain't enough. Talent ain't enough.
But
you can't just act like a dick.
I agree with you on that.
You can't just act like a dick. You can't just run around and hurt people's feelings. You can't just run around and offend people. You can't just run around and be this is psychologically damaging.
But I guess but Vic doesn't come across as a person that runs around and just violates and disrespects.
This is exactly how he comes off to me. I've been covering this shit damn near since Everyday Struggle. He has a thing with Triple X. I don't know if it's hate. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know what it is.
He spoke about this while he was alive too?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yes, that's my point. I'm not mad at anybody speaking up against whatever the fuck they speak up against. Mm-hmm. You did it when he was alive. You've been championing this shit. That's your vibe. Have a blast. He's dead. You can champion. You can have your fight now. There's plenty of subjects.
So you don't think that you can talk ill about anybody that's dead though?
Yeah, and I think it says more about the person doing it.
Okay.
Of course we can. We can do anything the fuck we want to do.
Well, obviously.
I think it says more about the person speaking ill of the dead than it does about the dead. Same thing about a nigga alive. I say about a nigga alive.
Okay. What if Vic is speaking about the legendary status he's given to the things that he thinks he did when he was alive? Not to him being dead, just this legendary status he now has because of the death.
What are you asking me?
If he's not speaking ill on him being dead, he's like, why are we... I'm just assuming because we don't know the bar, like I said. He shouldn't be a legend because he's done X, Y, and Z while he was living.
Then I would text Vic the 20 legends that we have to address first.
Oh, I agree there. We've had this conversation. We've had this conversation.
We don't need to name a name. That's my niggas. Nobody's here. Right. It doesn't matter. Rest in peace. Prayers to everybody. Like it shows a lack of couth. Like I'm not telling him what he should and shouldn't do, but he's not coming off as a class act. And I guess that's my point. Like I can feel you clearly see I'm a bit more passionate than other people, but there's nothing classy about it. That's it. I wouldn't do it. And I would hope that a nigga would snuff the nigga to do it after I'm dead. See, that's the thing. I hate that too. The dead man is gone. It's always a commotion after the dead man is gone. I've seen it 1 billion times. I've seen the funerals go crazy because the two families are fighting. I've seen the wife who the husband wasn't fucking with, but the divorce didn't get finalized. She came and did what the fuck she wanted to do. I've seen families come and alter the will. I've seen too much in death. To be able to look at Vic Mensa on my phone with a straight face as he speak ill about someone who is not here to defend themselves. That's just my take on it, period. and it doesn't put me in the biggest mood to hear the new Vic single.
Well, we'll probably revisit this after we hear the verse.
I won't. See, that's the problem on this podcast too. Like we predate and foresee and we speculate, so we beat the punch sometimes. But that's why we're here in this position. So great. But a lot of times, by the time the story get hot, we off it. We done moved on. Like we done created it, dictated it, spun it around, oversaturated the shit, and then we move on. So it's like, well, this should have come out next week. And then this is the other thing. I'm not off of Vic Mensa yet. This is the other thing. Like, get your shit off. They were honoring, it's not me. I mean, they were honoring Triple X at the BET Hip Hop Awards. So, no, I'm not the guy that thinks that people's lives are defined by the mistakes that they've made, especially in a time of mourning / celebration. Because in a time where you're honoring that young man, I just don't think that's the time to do all of that. My same argument I had to Peter Rosenberg. The same thing I say to Vic Mensa. Hey, you have a blast. That wasn't the time. Your little freestyle cipher wasn't the time. You should be highlighting your skill set. You should not be, because you don't say none of this shit to Dr. Dre. You don't say it to me. Like, it's a few niggas who've been falsely, well, I won't say falsely, but there's a few niggas that have been accused of this shit that you don't say it to them. So if you're gonna be that man all day long. I hate niggas that change up. Be that man all day, be that man with everybody. Don't be that man against the guy who, number one, is not there to defend himself. Number two, an artist that most people would say you couldn't hold a fucking candle to when he was alive.
Now, okay, I'm with you on that.
You could, if you couldn't
speak on it all the way across.
Yeah, hey, be the moral police nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Be that guy. Don't pick and choose your fights. And if you're gonna pick and choose, I never thought the nigga was tough that came to school and beat up the nerdy nigga with the pocket protector. Like, pick the fight then.
Okay.
I'm off Vic. And then I hate the apologies that's not apologies. Like, the young people haven't learned that certain words should not be included in apologies because that kills the apology. However, but, except, I'm just saying, niggas saying what?
Vehemently. Don't say vehemently when you apologize to me.
I don't even know what that means.
Don't ever say vehemently to me.
Yeah, don't say that to me.
Knock you the fuck out, man. You say
big ass words and shit.
Yeah, don't say vehemently. Yeah, that's my thing. All right, I'm done with Vic. That was my rant. I hate starting out with things that I get a little passionate about. I didn't know he was about to take it there, but fuck it.
Should we talk about the other highlight from the BET Hip Hop Awards?
Oh, give me the beat, boy, and free my soul. What was the other highlight?
Is that what you did in the cypher?
It was a cover.
Oh, that's where Rory is going here. I see what's happening. Let me.
Should we predict?
I'm just gonna hit the laugh.
Heard there was a little parody that had to do with the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh, is that the word on the streets?
It's word on the streets. I don't have any real evidence, but
it was a what?
A little parody.
Oh yeah.
Little joke about our podcast on the BET Hip Hop Awards stage.
Who had jokes?
I heard that too. I heard that they did a little spoof.
Who had jokes?
The person texting didn't text the entire spoof. I
just want to know.
Yeah.
It's important to know who got jokes.
Well, what would you say to that if we were spoofed?
I don't know.
I don't want to
shut up.
As long as it was funny.
You can joke on me, don't spoof me. That just sound weak.
A little roast.
A spoof.
A Joe Budden podcast roast.
Oh, no, roast is fine. I'll take a roast.
Spoofed,
don't
bro.
spoof me.
Same shit. Wow. It's all flattering, right?
You're too cool for the spoof.
It's just the word is weird.
I'll take a spoof. It speaks to what we
sounds like something bad that would happen in jail.
It speaks to what we've been doing, like to spoof niggas at the Hip Hop Awards. Now I don't know that happened because I wasn't there, despite numerous reports that I was there rapping
freestyle.
And Eminem introduced us. I think what happened, I think they just showed maybe a clip of the old freestyle where the Slaughterhouse freestyle with Yellow Wolf that M introduced everybody. It had to be what it was.
So you say?
Yeah.
Trying to throw us off.
I'm me.
Maybe they took the B-rolls and pieced them all together and made a new cipher out of it.
Wow.
I didn't even look at it from that angle.
You know what I mean?
They might have created a verse.
Yeah.
Really shocked you haven't created a verse and slapped it on one of your artist mixtapes. All right, so what else is happening? Was there some other big news at the Hip Hop Awards?
Not that I remember, because that same day that they was being
Oh, yeah,
filmed
just
was the
Vic
McGregor
Mensa.
fight. That was
Oh,
really
yeah, the
other big news.
McGregor fight. Yes, yes. Yo, I saw somebody on Twitter, and I only think of this because when somebody says McGregor, white guy, red beard, I think of you, and then it sends
He's Irish as well.
Sends my brain into a spiral. But somebody said that.
Sorry, I flustered you.
Somebody said no. This tweet flustered me. What they said, my boyfriend said that Rory from the Joe Budden podcast is a white Jose from Power, and now I can't unsee it.
That's pretty funny.
And now I can't unsee it.
I'll take it.
White hose.
Look at Rory.
I'm looking at him.
Look again.
That's why that's funny.
Look more at him.
It's funny.
Stop looking at me.
You do look like a white Jose, by the way.
I'll take it.
McGregor.
It was a rough night for the Irish.
Yeah.
I will say my family group chat wasn't in the greatest of spirits.
Did anybody order this fight?
Nah, I watched a bootleg though.
I don't think people really order the fight anymore.
Yeah, especially not a UFC.
People do order that fight, Maul.
We don't know anybody that ordered that fight.
No, save on. No, a lot of people order the UFC
Loser.
shit. A lot. Shit, it's doing better than boxing in some certain areas.
should.
As far as money
They're
goes.
fooling you with that one, too. Oh, this is the year they're going to creep up past boxing.
No, I think they're just more consistent than boxing with the bigger fights.
They're supposed to kill. Boxing been dead for like 10 years, and I've been seeing 10 big-ass fights every year.
Well, I think it's because the judges can't interfere with the UFC, really. Because really, it's just somebody's going to get knocked the fuck out, beat the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It rarely has to go to the judges the way they make the
that
decision.
certainly happened in this case.
For sure.
That shit was crazy.
Yo,
So I didn't. I
thought
didn't
that shit
order
was a
the fight.
gif. When he was on the ground and swinging like this, I thought my bootleg was just on repeat. I was like, no one's gonna stop this.
No, the beating was on repeat.
When he jumped over that cage, though,
Fam,
Oh, you talking about after?
yeah, that shit got.
That was the
crazy.
best part of the fight.
for sure.
Sometimes I just zone out and listen to you guys as like a listener.
That
We still have yet to even say what happened.
everybody knows. McGregor got choked out.
McGregor fought and he lost to the Russian dude. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not gonna try to do it unless when you guys can.
Khabib, something like that.
That's his first name, I believe.
That's like the first syllable.
We just gonna stick there. We're gonna stay there.
cool.
Khabib.
Khabib.
Do y'all have a deep dive that we're unable to hear at any other platform?
Do we have a deep dive about what? This?
Or y'all just
About
gonna
the
say,
dude jumping in
yo,
the crowd?
y'all see when he jumped over the gate? Yo, that shit was great, yo. And who he was talking
Can't
to.
have a deep dive
Yo,
on a
he was
brawl.
just punching that nigga, Shane.
How do you have a deep dive on a brawl?
Yo, he kept hitting him on the ground. Yo, you seen it?
Yeah.
You got some deep social commentary
Yeah.
about
The
this?
nerve of him
I do,
to jump
actually.
over the cage when he's already down.
Yeah.
Well, I
Let's hit
do.
the deep
I
dive.
wish they would keep the energy when the clock was going.
Here's my deep dive. Because did you guys see the clip where they zoomed in and focused on the conversation that was being had?
No.
Okay.
That's
you,
what I-
you see it? And that's where my deep dive stems. So homeboy Khabib is beating the living dog shit out of homeboy on the ground.
Right.
And naturally he's saying, talk that shit now. Like, talk now. You did a lot of talking. Talk now. Classic fight lines when the guy is winning.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah, all of us have been there.
That narrative was gonna go for another 10 minutes after the ass whooping too.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna go say it to all your friends
Yeah,
after
then
I
you gonna
beat
ask
you
your
up.
man, it's like, yo, remember when he was talking?
Yeah, you got to do that. So I totally understand all that. Now where my deep dive comes. He's supposed to do that. Connor replies with, "It's just business."
About the brawl? Or about
The talking.
the
The talking.
All the Islamophobic shit he was saying.
And that
all
is where my deep dive comes in.
Let's hear it.
Just so often, just my disdain for America. We are such a piece of shit fucking country. I mean, and we have
Yeah,
this
I
conversation
agree.
all the time on this podcast about the business of racism.
Okay, yeah.
And that's where I'm going with this. I guess it was sad to hear him admit that, even if we know it, because it works.
I mean, there's a reason McGregor is the highest paid UFC fighter in the world.
But that's one of the reasons I didn't order the fight. That's one of the reasons I didn't care about him and Floyd. I care about customer service still and business practices, right? I'm not rushing to see the guy that's throwing the chair into the bus, the nigga that's turned up at every standoff. Like enough. Especially when most times I see you getting your ass beat.
Well, you got to remember, Joe.
This
is all entertainment. This is all entertainment purposes.
And that's my point. But that's my point.
Guys that really don't like.
I don't think that. Yes, it is.
Nah.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
Yes, it is.
I don't think this.
One of the guys clearly does not like the other guy, Maul.
Did not like what he said about him.
And McGregor clearly said it's just business. Meaning.
All right, so let me ask you: is that okay with you?
No, hold on. Meaning,
because y'all niggas be defending some shit.
No, meaning I don't really not like you. We had to sell a fight. This is we sold the fight. I don't really not like you as a person.
I agree with you on that.
Racism is not business. We're not saying
what should happen. We're saying what happens, and the reason why he's paid so much is because he puts on a big ass show that grabs people to want to watch the fight.
I don't give a fuck about y'all explaining the fucking infrastructure shit. I want to know how y'all niggas feel about some shit. Is that okay? Is that okay with y'all?
No, I think there's mad ways to talk shit without bringing up your religion.
I agree.
That's not okay with me.
And nationality and all that shit.
No.
If you say that these are two of the best fighters in the world, especially two of the best fighters your sport has to offer, and your sport gets killed all the time for bullshit, this is not the time that you want bullshit to happen. And if you're dealing with Conor McGregor, I don't even follow this shit anymore, and I saw 90 red flags of bullshit coming.
Yeah, but I'm just speaking to you.
So now Homeboy gets his money withheld. See, there's a problem here. So now Homeboy's money is withheld. He's not being paid. He's facing suspension. Conor's paid, ready for the rematch. He's promoting already.
He's suspended too, though.
Man, he's used to it. He's used to the suspensions. One nigga needs his money.
Yeah, but I think
one nigga went home and cut the TV on to watch the great fight that he put on. I've been there where I've done a show and then went home and just damn, I killed that show. Let me think about the show. But I'd be mad if I didn't get the money for it. He's getting fucked.
I mean, he's gonna get paid, but he's gonna get fined
after a thorough investigation.
Yeah.
Do you know how long an investigation takes? Think about it now. Do you know how long a thorough investigation takes?
Do you really think that the UFC is honest?
Yo, you know how long anything thorough takes?
It takes a while.
Yeah, but you think the UFC is real? They're happy about all the bullshit.
Except when you meet a thorough nigga.
They probably still actually paid him his second half just on the low.
What'd you say, Parks?
UFC probably still paid him his second half on the low. They're excited about all the controversy
Absolutely.
and bullshit.
The rematch is going to be quadruple the amount of money on the next one.
I don't know that because I don't know the amount of money that this one made. I assume it to be a high number.
Sure, it's a lot.
So I don't know.
The
that.
rematch will definitely bring in more money though, for sure.
I know. I'm talking about Rory saying quadruple. That's 4 times. That's a lot of money. I don't think that's going to happen.
Hyperbole.
Yeah, I was exaggerating a bit. I think it will double though. I definitely think it'll double.
For sure. It would definitely double this fight.
It'll be more. I'll leave it there.
It's gonna double this fight. Yeah, I don't know a rematch that didn't double what the fight before did.
Okay.
Especially with these two.
Savon don't research anything, and I don't have the memory to call you out on that bullshit statement. I'm positive there are a million rematches that did not double the first one.
I don't think so.
Well, I'll say with this one.
All right, I'm not the boxing aficionado. I'll leave that to Kellerman and the guys. But I will tell you why I'm stupid. You ready for this? Boy, am I stupid. I am an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm watching the highlights of the fight, and I tell you, I'm not the biggest UFC guy anymore. Ever since John Jones Bones, is it him?
I don't know, man.
John Jones is the person, right? I'm not bugging out here. You fucking right. Wait, hold up. Parks, John Jones Bones will fuck you up.
I'm sure he will.
That's how you been. Watch your mouth, though. You just said, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
But
I don't watch UFC
But
like
don't
that.
say it. Whisper it off the mic. What if John Jones Bones is listening? I'm telling you, we got an audience. I don't know who's listening out there. Yeah, that's when I was watching the shit. But now, damn it, what was the point I was about to get to? So I'm watching the highlights of this shit, and fucking Joe Rogan is out there.
Oh, he does all the fights.
I know. And that's when I had my epiphany. Because I sit home and I try to study Joe Rogan sometimes. Because Joe Rogan is killing shit.
Absolutely.
And like with most people that are killing shit, I try to figure out why they're killing shit. Mm-hmm. That's a nice tidbit to know. That Joe Rogan is the UFC guy.
Well, he has a background. He has a background of that and helped bring.
Yeah, I think it's.
I know, but an old nigga like me knows Joe Rogan from other shit. So I'm home saying,
"You're a Fear Factor fan."
This guy, wow, he really moved his audience with
now,
him.
what was the shit he was on called? News Radio, News something. He was on a TV show.
He's been on a
Joe
couple.
Rogan is great.
Before that, he
No,
was on
Joe
TV.
Rogan's
no, I
amazing.
know.
Phil
I
Hartman
know
and
him from
Yeah.
old TV.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always so impressed that
His new
he's
stand-up is great too, by the way.
on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
check that
watched
out.
it.
Boy, you see the stand-ups quickly on Netflix, huh?
I like stand-up.
Pause.
That was a reach.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me you like stand-up. That sound like some new position. Chill.
No,
I
pause
do.
you.
I like stand-up.
He
You're
didn't.
gross.
He paused stand up, but didn't understand why we was pausing. Fill me
Fill
up.
me up, Savon.
Fam, that nigga
Cat
just
Daddy.
said, I
Fill
like
me up.
stand-up.
You said
Hey, save
fill-
your freaky talk for another time, buddy. I don't care what you like.
Nah, I'll let you get your deflections off. Go ahead.
My what?
Deflections off.
I don't want to deflect. I want to
cool.
talk
That's
about
cool.
things. I never want to deflect, ever.
Okay.
I always want to
Hey, listen, man.
tackle it head
You're
on.
a stand-up dude, right?
Got you.
I see he's back to stand-up. He's trying to circle it back. I'm not even going to look at him now because it's creepy. I'm staring at him all.
No, don't stand me, dog.
Don't stand up and touch me. All right. What else are we talking about?
Oh, what was there an end to the Joe Rogan thing? You saw him
Oh,
on
no, that
TV?
was it. I'm just
Okay.
fucking impressed by Joe Rogan.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
He's done pretty good for himself. Yeah.
Joe Rogan is killing shit out here, man.
Yeah, he's like a more brolic Ryan Seacrest. He's just working in mad different things.
He's like hood Ryan Seacrest.
Yes.
Hood? I don't know about Hood. Brolic out. That I'm rolling with.
Joe Rogan's what, Italian?
Looks Italian.
Rogan, I think, might be Italian.
Speaking of Italians, I'm glad that this was the first year I didn't see anybody give a fuck about Columbus Day.
I forgot.
Finally,
Columbus Day.
thank God. I was mad niggas wasn't at work watching our Chance interview.
Word.
I'm like,
Take it out
God
to the
damn
office.
it, these niggas is home doing shit. Fuck.
Nah, they was home watching it. That was better.
Wait, people still have Columbus Day off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was
When
outside.
When I was
People gonna always
employed,
have
we
Columbus
never
Day
had
off.
that shit off. I had the very progressive companies.
I know this company is progressive, and I tried to call you to get you to work. I just couldn't think of a podcast title.
Indigenous podcast.
The indigenous boys.
Featuring Rory Mal. We're not the indigenous boys.
All right, my bad.
Yo,
I gave it
ever
a
since
shot.
my Mixie boy shot to you, you've been reaching to put boys on the end of me and Rory
No,
somehow.
But it's the boys. It's us.
No, because I really only hang out with Rory for his girl.
Okay.
It's not really because I'm besties with Rory. When you call Rory to go out, you got the ironed outfit on the bed, nigga.
I never called Rory to
yes,
go
you did.
out.
Yes, you did. Y'all went to the Drake show together.
No, we didn't.
Y'all planned it.
We met each other at the Riser.
Still, but y'all head nodded each
He
other.
was already there. I missed the whole Migos set. He was at the show already.
You head nodded him, though.
I know him. What do you mean?
So,
What the
it
fuck?
don't matter.
I'm gonna see him out and not head nod him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Let's try that one day.
What up? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna try seeing y'all out one day and not say nothing.
Maul
to
is the
y'all.
king of that. Back when me and Ish wasn't talking and Maul would bring me places that he knew Ish was going to be at, then I would just be standing directly next to Ish, not talking to him, but not looking at him too, looking stupid. Now I'm trying to tap Maul to tell him why he brung me to hang around Ish when me and Ish are not talking, and Maul's busy
brought
talking
him
to Ish.
hang around another man
Maul's busy talking to Ish, so I can't
Probably
tell.
his friend.
I can't tell him why are we here. And
that
I'm
I
talking.
met through him.
Right.
Yeah, Maul. You a wild nigga.
Yo, but he put me in the middle there. I brought him around.
Yo,
his friend that he
I
introduced
ain't
me
gonna
to.
lie. Laker Maul, like LeBron
Laker,
Laker
here we go,
Maul.
okay.
You a different type of Maul.
I've been a Laker fan.
Let's put that to the side for a minute. Can I get everybody's friend rules? Because I feel like that's very important in relationships. So we're going to talk about it here. I know there may be some people out there struggling with this. So we'll tackle this head on. Everybody, no, you shut the fuck up, Maul. I got you right now. Let me explain. Friend rules.
Maul hasn't said anything.
Well, no, just now you said the friend that you met through me. That's how I got the friend rules. Because in your brain, that tells you that that's the opening to bring me around people that I'm not speaking to, even if you met them through me. So that's a friend rule from you. So now I want to ask the
That's
room.
not what I was saying.
If, like, what are your friend rules? If you meet somebody through your friend that you enjoy, and your friend stops fucking with that person, tell me how you handle it. And we bumped
It
into this,
depends
but
on-
I think it's a
yeah,
great conversation.
it depends on-
Hey, shout out to you. You know I love you.
It
This is
depends
just
on
a
what
great
it's about,
conversation.
though. It depends on what it's about.
That's true.
If it's some petty shit, it's like, man, y'all gonna be cool in a minute.
Right.
Y'all just not speaking right now.
Yeah.
Now, if it was some shit where a
foul
nigga
shit.
shot at you or nigga try to bring some harm to you, then it's like, I can't fuck with
It's a
him.
wild extreme, by the way.
I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
all right, Maul. All
That's what
right,
it
let me
is.
talk to. I want to talk to some
Anything
normal.
outside of that.
All right, I got you. Now I got you,
Like
my
anything
guy.
outside of that is petty shit. Y'all can get over that.
Nah, true, my G.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Respect.
Savon, how do you feel about that? Let me ask normal people.
It depends, like you said.
Oh, you agree? All right.
I agree with
all right.
No, I agree with
y'all,
you. Not
Look
the
at that.
shooting part.
Look at the room. Everybody agree with me, huh? Yeah. Now what? Let me hear your deep dive on that.
So
now.
wait, what is
Well, I
your
do
rule?
have a deep dive on that.
Okay, go ahead. Deep dive.
Well,
That
also,
is
how
pretty
close am I to the
unhealthy,
other
and
person?
Huh?
How close am I to the other friend that I
you
met
guys are
through
good
you?
friends.
Wow. Well, Rory, I already seen you do shady shit to niggas you love, so fuck out of here.
Name them.
No, I love you. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, right.
No, that was a little shady when you left your man in the stadium that night.
I didn't. He ran back in after I left.
Yo, that wasn't shady. That was wild as fuck.
No, that was shady.
Was
Come
wild
on.
as fuck.
No, more.
That
You
was-
know you gotta own it.
I didn't even know what happened.
You gotta
until
own it.
Niggas got back, but then it was like I'm reading the group chat, fucking
yeah, it's
crying.
Listen, once I put someone in a car to the
No.
destination they're going and I leave,
See?
I'm not responsible anymore.
See, I need to see. That's why friend
that what
rules is
happened?
important to know.
Yes.
No, that's not what happened.
I don't feel like that's what happened. I don't feel like you saw him
No, that's-
get in the car.
Yes, I did.
That was the end of what Rory saw.
Okay.
I didn't know when
That's
he
what
was
he's saying.
leaving with said individual going to his home that was a responsible friend of his that he was going to go back in the club when I was already at my hotel.
Have you ever hung out with a drunk friend? What drunk friend was rushing to go home?
He was really drunk. He probably should. not
You've
have been
never
with
had a
him.
drunk friend that was rushing to go home. Never.
He probably should. He was probably too drunk for the hangout.
The person he was getting
know what I'm
into
saying?
with the car was what he was rushing to do. That was supposed to be his move.
Well, I don't care because we can't really get into it. But you asked me to name it, so I named it. That was a little. I wanted to fight you.
That was funny as fuck.
That wasn't funny.
I was reading that group chat fucking because all I could picture is what was happening at that moment. And then Joe kept chiming in with,
He was mad. He was
instead
big
of
mad.
laughing, can somebody do something constructive to alleviate the situation? He started using these big words. I'm like, get the fuck out the chat with these big words, first of all. Like, just have some fun with it. But he was so mad, and I wasn't with y'all, so I'm just trying to picture what everybody was doing. And
You
then I go
seen me be
downstairs.
mad before, so.
And then I go downstairs, and who do I see? Rory. I'm like, yo,
I'm gonna be honest.
where's everybody else at?
Maul's getting me mad again.
Why?
I am.
That shit was hilarious. I'm sorry.
Because
That
first
was-
of all, it's never good when people are laughing at you, and people are laughing and you are serious.
that was funny.
That's
That was
actually the
yeah.
best.
That's
stuff.
number
that's the
one.
funniest stuff.
Number two, we joke on this podcast all the time about babysitting the girl that's too drunk, right?
Right.
So just imagine now babysitting the nigga that's too drunk, number one, and number two, that's not really your man.
like you didn't bring out.
I ain't invite
No,
this
I-
nigga nowhere.
But you
I
knew
didn't.
him, though.
I know a lot of people. I know the nigga I fought in front of Melody for fucking with Vern. What are you talking about?
That's funny.
Me knowing somebody don't mean nothing.
But the chat was still funny. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Which-
thank
It was
you.
very
Anyway,
funny.
Well, all right, I'm getting mad. What's next on the docket?
No, you had your friend.
And that
rules.
wasn't
the friend rules.
No, we offer the friend rules. I have established mine. You guys have clearly established
No,
yours.
no, you didn't
Maul,
say
Maul says,
You didn't say
yo,
nothing.
as long as niggas didn't shoot at you, y'all good. Rory is saying, yo, if I put you in the car, you good.
with your closer friend.
What is our next topic?
No, I know it appeared that way, but once you guys got the real story, I wasn't that nuts or shady by any means.
No, to me, you still were.
You bugging.
It's fine, but listen, I'm not mad at it because at your age is when you're supposed to leave a nigga drunk in the club.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that.
All right.
But they saying that's what you did.
Can we get to a topic? I don't care.
You know,
I don't
Joe
care.
and his stories.
Maul said,
I was reading the chat. I wasn't with you fellas.
Joe and his stories.
I was minding my
All right,
business.
I'm getting to something important. Where's my damn phone? I'm not playing with you niggas.
No, that shit is funny though.
No, it's not.
It was
Maul.
funny.
All right.
was pretty funny.
Thanks, Parks. All right, I got my phone. Let's see. Oh, I was trying to throw a party because fucking Eric Flowers is no longer on the Giants, and we suck. But I want us to suck all season so we can get a lot of picks or a good pick and get rid of Eli Manning. But whatever, this is not a football podcast. Gunshots at AC3. I have that written down here, and that sent my mind into a deep dive, too. I really learned a lot, huh? A3C. Damn, I
Which that
Fuck
was
it up all the time, too.
I performed there, and I'm fucking that up. I'm sorry.
It's very easy to fuck up.
A3C. That's because they
AC3,
reversed the three
it
to make
sounds
it
better
cool.
that way. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that throws that and everybody that took part in that. But
It looks like a great weekend, and I will say I spoke to people over there. There was not actual gunshots. There was a bit of a scuffle, and everyone ran. So I don't want that to get on record that there was gunshots.
Well,
at
you
that.
know, black people. Once 5 people run, it's a stampede. We
gunshot.
all running. Yeah.
I don't believe the people that you spoke to.
I don't believe the people you.
For real, I don't believe, because I heard that too. I heard it's like there's varied reports.
Okay, Joe.
What?
No, go ahead.
I've heard what you've heard too. I've heard that it wasn't
I spoke
gunshots.
directly to the person that worked there. That is a friend that would not lie about that in a private text message.
I don't believe that at all. That is exactly the place that your friend that works there would lie about it. They would not be documenting things in a text.
This wasn't while the shots were allegedly going. This was
And
2
if
days
they
later.
were there, they wouldn't be writing in a text, yo, it was shots, crazy. They would call you and tell they would call you and tell you.
Yo, what shots? Crazy.
So
Niggas was wildin'.
I saw a video with loud noises.
Well, I mean, could have been a car backfire.
At no point is Joe saying that was gunshots. I'm not saying that. I agree with Roy. I don't know what the fuck it was.
I did see the video and it sounded
There
like
wasn't.
some pops.
I'm just straight telling y'all there wasn't.
It's a festive weekend. It could have been fireworks.
No, you telling me what the nigga that works there told you, which I know how the country works. Sorry,
He
Rory.
might have been a nigga letting it off.
Yeah, sorry. That don't do it for me.
Your
It's
man
not-
might have been the one with the hammer. Like, nah, it was, it was light. It was.
So, but listen, all right. So let me get into my fucking conspiracy theory bag. Well, it's not even really a conspiracy theory. Fucking a few weeks ago, they was talking about somebody sending somebody to Wayne. Now at a Wayne concert, there's something going on over here. I mean, it's safe to say that maybe somebody might be after Wayne.
Oh, this was at a Wayne show when this allegedly
It was
happened?
when he was performing, yeah.
Of course, I don't want that to be, but I mean,
yeah,
I'm just talking about what happened. Even if a lot of reports is like Rory's, like, no, didn't hear a thing, no, people were just running away. Did y'all see the video?
I did.
Yeah.
That many people wasn't running away for no reason.
No, but
And that
that's-
many people was not running away for a scuffle.
No, that I don't. No, I don't
with the
believe that
recent
because
events-
I'm not rolling. I'm just telling you what I
People are
think.
running when they see people run at a festival.
Yeah, like
They are.
I've
Not
been in the
over a
middle of
mile.
that. I've
Not
been-
over a mile. Niggas was trampling over people. And I've been in the middle of that too, Maul. And that's my point. Most times, that is what makes the situation life-threatening and fatal, is the stampede of it all. So, yeah, when it's a stampede going, it's not because, it was a scuffle on stage. At A3C in
wasn't on stage.
Atlanta, wherever the scuffle was, you think that
No, but what-
niggas at a Wayne show ain't used to seeing a scuffle?
No, but what I'm saying is, even
festival
if,
goers and Wayne show
If
people
it wasn't shots, when you're at a festival, if 5 to 10 people just start running, everybody else is gonna start running.
I'm so
That's just how
shocked
that
that we
goes.
have this successful of a podcast, and I disagree with everything y'all say. Well, not
That's
parts.
why. Well, that's why it's successful. It's good to have
If we
different
are at
points
a,
of views.
I agree with you and the old Def Comedy Jam bit that you know how black people are. If one nigga start running, niggas is running.
No, I've seen it. I've been at events where
You
niggas will
haven't.
say,
You ain't been at
let's
no
run.
event where
Let's run.
5
Everybody-
niggas started running.
Yes, I have.
And then half of the festival cleared. No, you didn't.
Yes,
no, you
I
didn't.
have.
Who? Where? Where and when?
I've been in Kings Dominion Black College Weekend in Virginia, where niggas was standing somewhere and said, "Yo, let's just start running." 5 dudes, and then the entire park started running. And if you ever been to Kings Dominion Black College Weekend in Virginia, that shit was flooded like super packed. I've seen it with my own eyes. Once niggas start running, people are moving, trying to get out the way, or they think something is happening over here. So people just start moving. Everybody
Especially-
starts running.
Especially in this day and age, like where the shit
Especially
happens.
That's
in
what I'm
this day and
saying.
age.
At a festival right now, people are running if they see people running.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
I am heightening security measures if I am Wayne with all of these reports. And it seemed like now that I've popped out of my cocoon and I'm hot and I'm selling records and my album is out and I'm visible, things keep coming up. Y'all are telling me that's just by happenstance. I'm saying no matter what's going on, I would up the security.
That's always a safe.
Oh yeah, no. Well, that goes without
Period.
saying. I would do that
Period.
regardless. But I think we would, if it was actual shots, we would have had more proof or more accounts that it was actual shots.
White media would
Every-
have fucking made a whole thing out of it.
Not only
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
everybody
They
has a
made a
fucking
whole thing
camera
out
in
of
their
it.
hands.
That's
I didn't
why
see
I'm
a lot
talking
of it.
about it.
I didn't see a lot of reports on the
Like
regular
actual news coverage
You know,
of it?
they like to villainize anything bad happening
Yeah.
at hip hop
No,
events.
fuck that. Everybody has a camera in their hands now
That's
at these
true, too.
events. Like we would have seen something.
Which is why there were videos out with loud noises that someone could easily mistake for gunshots.
But that was one video.
Especially if you've never
we
been
saw.
around gunshots.
Yeah, but that was one video. What I'm saying is at that event, everybody has their cameras out.
Someone could have just dropped the mic and
Oh, listen, we don't need a deep dive. Everybody's happy, everybody's safe. I'm not trying to make a gun be there.
I feel like you are kind of.
he was a little
Sounds
bit
like it.
I want people to remain safe.
No, I
agree.
think you want people to remain safe, but
I
I think
want-
you also want to be right about it being in gunshots.
Oh no, I'm not invested in that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I want everybody to be safe. I watch the news every morning. Sin still don't understand how. And if you watch the news, boy, it's extremely depressing, extremely upsetting. But I've always felt like you just need to be aware of what's going on in the universe. So this horrific, fatal limousine crash. Everybody here familiar with that plane, the crash that happened in Albany?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it.
Prestige Automobile Service is the name of the company. That company, now that some research has been done, only had 4 employees and 2 vehicles on staff at the time of this accident. I think they normally have 4 drivers, but 2 were out sick. This driver, who ran a stop sign at a dual intersection, down a hill into a parked car, killing himself and every member in the car, including the 3 sisters who were on their way to celebrate the wedding of one of the sisters, along with 4 sisters, 3 of whom were married and their husbands were in the vehicle also.
That's fucked.
This gentleman was unlicensed.
Oh, come
This
on.
was a 2001 Ford Excursion. Failed inspection as recently as 2 weeks ago.
Oh, come on.
I mean, you're just not going to get a sadder story than this one. And I bring it up because that's, again, one of my worst fears. We don't pay a lot of mind to the niggas that we're comfortable with driving.
Yeah. I've been preaching that for years with the Ubers.
But I've been preaching it for a little
Airbnbs.
while. Yeah, Ubers, we get in with a stranger and they have full control of our fate and what happens with our lives. I ain't never getting in a 2001 Ford Excursion. That just tell me something wrong already.
Right.
But I mean, these people had no way of knowing that. They're going to celebrate a marriage. Just sad. Just extremely sad.
Was it a marriage or a birthday party you were going to?
A marriage. It was a marriage.
Yeah, that's a tragedy,
you check that,
man.
Savon, because I want to be certain, but I'm pretty sure that it was a marriage. Rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives in that horrific accident, and prayers and condolences to all involved. That is spooky.
Except for the limo company. I don't really have a lot of prayers for them. I hope they get some type of punishment for that. That seems insane to have vehicles that are worthy of driving and unlicensed drivers.
Driver,
like
So back to my
carelessness with people's lives.
Sick.
So back to my earlier point, just about how shit hit the fan really after death. So now this family loses a million families. they like so many families affected from this one accident, right? Mm-hmm. So now the family, of course, will sue the fucking pants off of the automobile company. But what makes me believe that they have any money?
I was gonna say, I don't think that'll be too lucrative.
So now, just that split-second decision, you've ruined that man's entire family, his entire life, his family's family, and they'll get nothing to show for it. They won't. That'll be an ongoing proceeding. They'll sue, they'll win, and then the company will be in debt, and they'll file for bankruptcy.
That's not.
Yeah, that's just
reimbursement.
Yeah,
for loss
at
of
all
life.
for loss of my 4 daughters.
there's never no reimbursement for lost life, but it's just so unfortunate because it's like you said, there's so many generations that's affected from that.
Well, fuck suing. I think they need to do jail time. I'm sure there's
I'm
something
pretty
across
sure
with not
somebody will
having your cars to a certain standard.
I'm not sure.
It depends because nowadays, especially with corporate structure, they might be protected completely. Like
for having an unlicensed driver on the road, and
if you're a corporation, that's the business goes to jail, not you.
somebody's going to jail.
It should.
I'm willing to bet that.
Somebody
has to go to jail for that.
Y'all want to talk about this? LMA Chris Brown record?
Sure, Joe.
Do we have to?
What you call it?
Well, we don't have to do anything. But I mean, interested to hear how you guys feel about things.
I'd like to hear your process of finding the record. You were
I will say-
surfing
Okay.
iTunes.
Naming
All
the
right,
record.
all right. I see where you're going with this, Parks.
Yeah.
Could you just know it's a process there?
Yeah. I would like to know where you were at, like how you really dug.
I don't
in.
know if you're teasing me.
Well, we know he's been known to surf iTunes.
Yeah, he surfs.
That's got to be a joke where I'm getting clowned for buying music here.
No.
Yeah, no, you still can.
You're getting clowned for surfing.
I do surf. Like at the end of the iTunes buy the single selection, I hit see more.
If you like this,
You look like a Seymour type of guy.
Because they don't really put Griselda wasn't in the top. I had to see more.
Yeah.
Like it's certain niggas that you got to see more to find. LMA. All right, great. Let's do it. Joe's Process. Booed Up comes out. This is a foreign girl, wherever she's from. Great, pretty girl. Booed Up comes out, catches heat. Everybody remixes it.
Yeah, is she foreign?
She's from Queens. She went to high school in Queens. She's from London though.
Oh, okay. She's from Queens.
London is foreign.
Queens is right here.
Yeah.
Queens is foreign too.
Well, what part of Queens?
Knock it off.
Jamaica.
All right, that's right here.
Yeah, it's right here.
That's foreign.
It's some parts. Some parts of Queens is a little foreign. Like wherever Savon lives, is like far.
Once they have grass and shit.
Like when you got to start worrying about traffic at 11:30 a.m. Like you're pretty far, Savon.
A couple of exits into that LIE.
Booed Up comes out. It's the R&B a Millie. Everybody redoes it.
What's the R&B?
So in my head, whoever was handling LMA probably didn't know that my boo was going to take off like that because it was a year and a half old before it did. So that puts you in Russia album mode.
Okay.
Russia album that sounds sort of current to your single that just took off, even though it was old, even though you have to balance your busy schedule now that your single is rocking. Mm-hmm. So then Trippin' came out. Didn't really hit, but I liked it.
I like Trippin' a lot.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of that Jacquees shit. I like Trippin' a lot. I play it. I get it. Even though girls never say my bad, I was tripping. I liked it. But
I mean, it's cool.
I didn't
Women don't live the lyrics.
I didn't think that LMA was attempting to put an album out off of Trippin'. Not off the success of Booed Up. Right. Especially when they teased that she had already done a Chris Brown record. And from the snippet that they played, because they played a snippet, it sounded like it was heat.
The snippet dupe.
We've all fell victim.
They always find the best 13 seconds.
not even
killing
13.
Yeah.
And they try to play it. And sometimes they try to play it on IG Live now.
Right.
So you can't even really like what it sounds like.
And they head nod too with it, so now I'm feeling their energy.
Yeah. They're jumping around with the engineer and producer.
The whole car that they're in is jamming. It's a double R on the headrest. It looks cool.
Sometimes they cut the sound off too.
Stars in the roof.
Oh,
the new rollout is cutting the sound off.
When
like certain videos,
when they cut the sound,
they cut
you're not ready for that.
You're like, oh, I really want to know what's playing now.
Yeah, because I just said that about that Quavo when he was in the studio with Pharrell. I'm just like, I don't know, but I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no sound. They just rocking in the studio. I'm like, I want to hear it.
Right. Meek is the only one that does the snippet game right.
Yeah, his records do sound.
He's the only one.
The same from the snippet to the record.
And let me get in the pat yourself on the back moment for 2 seconds. In Joe Budden's head, I created that whole wave. Let me be clear.
Much to the
let me just be clear.
Every manager,
when it was
label,
more detriment to your career than it was good.
It was the chagrin of everybody when you were doing it.
On Instagram Live? No, but you would play. You would,
Period.
You wouldn't snippet
Not
anything.
everything. Nah, he played the whole record.
You played the entire album.
Unmixed.
That should be on YouTube.
They're playing unmixed music, by the way.
That's true.
No, but you would play like an entire project.
No, not a whole project.
I've seen you play
played the whole project.
entire projects on IG Live.
That's a fact.
So I did start this.
Okay, yeah, I see where you're going. Not the snippet thing, but you definitely play unreleased music.
Where I went.
Joe was definitely at least one of the first. I'm giving you at least one of
he
the
plays.
Yo,
He did.
This is why I got to stick up for dead
music.
niggas. While I'm alive, I can't get my fucking credit for
I
shit.
just said you play unreleased
No, you
music.
say, I see where you're going. I'm not going nowhere, nigga.
Snippet. You never played snippets. You played entire
snippets.
projects.
I played snippets sometimes before Mike Herrard and fucking Keno and everybody got on the phone. Hey, what's Joe doing? Tell Royce to call Joe. What are you talking about?
When you were 4
when
records
Def
in.
Jam was wild. I've been doing this. I've been doing this since 05. Gangsta Party leak.
Gangsta Party leak.
Brand new Joe and Nate Dogg
on a Gateway 98.
Yeah, fucking bum ass Kevin Lowndes on my phone. Hey, what are you doing? Playing music. Get him hype, bitch ass nigga. Get on my phone.
Right.
Now that I'm off of my shit, because you're not allowed to say any of that. All right, who's calling me now?
Kevin Lowndes.
Webstar is calling me. Webstar, I'm busy.
I'm sorry, man. I'm about to kick your dad ass.
I know, Webstar. I have to go. Tell me about you losing your money at another time.
I'm about to kick your dad. Yo, yeah. Look at what Webstar. Why is Webstar at your pop's house playing spades? Like, what the fuck is going on?
That sounds kind of fun, actually.
Let me be the first person to tell y'all. Webstar should be nowhere playing spades. Webstar should not ever play spades with anybody.
Well,
He's one of those.
Doesn't listen to this, so you can continue to take his money.
Well, that's the thing. Like, my dad is robbing him now. Like, my dad is playing him with Jackie.
You said with Jackie?
Yeah, like.
Just say, yo, you play spades? Come on.
Yeah, that's how you know you shouldn't be playing. When my dad sit down with his wife. Like, just leave the table, Webstar. Anyway, what were we talking about before Webstar rudely interrupted me?
Talking about
you playing
let's get back
music.
Okay, so so off of that, I started some shit tangent. So here comes this song. It comes out. I purchase it without even pressing the fucking little button. I just buy it. I fuck with LMA. I fuck with Mustard. Let me buy it.
It's only $1.29.
And
you balling, so
you
got it.
I sent that one to the trash.
Damn.
I deleted it. I was getting annoyed that any time I went to my recently added.
Yeah, you should ask for a refund.
You should have challenged it on your Bank of America shit.
I always just delete.
Like, yo, I
don't think you can get a refund.
I didn't charge. I didn't pay this $129 for this.
Well, my time is my inventory. I don't really want to beef about the $129. Just told my mom not to beef about the expensive manicure that she got. Like, you got to reserve time.
Okay,
it's okay. So that was my deep dive on the song. I bought the song, played the song. Boy, was that song bad.
Yeah, I don't want to hear
that song is bad.
Yeah.
You can't defend it.
No, I mean, it sounds good, like the production and all that shit. It's like...
It sounds like
the lyrics,
70 other Chris Brown songs that we got. This sounds like a song that he thought about was going to make royalty. It didn't. Oh, Mustard did the beat still. Let's toss it to her.
LMA, like it's out of her pocket.
She got a weird accent on it. Like...
She's from British
She changed the pitch of it. Like Chris came in on one pitch, she came in on another pitch. We've never called cheating whatchamacallit. We have never called cheating.
It could be a British thing.
Try doing that with your girl.
You said London,
when I did that one
British. Y'all just keep changing with his girl.
London is never mind.
You got it, Joe. Moving on.
Whatever.
So
I
was trying to help you out.
Is she from London or Britain, man? Make up your fucking mind.
She's from the UK. I think she's from the UK.
She's from Cali.
From Britain, London.
Fucking Calabasas. She's from New Britain, London.
New Britain, London.
She might be. She sound like on that record she could be from New Britain, London.
She could be from New London, Connecticut.
Rory, I'm not a cheater, but have you ever called that or whatchamacallit?
With the fear of not getting smacked across the face? No, I've never done that.
Parks, have you ever called cheating or whatchamacallit?
No, I haven't called anything a whatchamacallit.
Rory, well, the candy bar.
No one's ate those since like the 50s.
I've never ate them.
Are those still on the shelves?
No.
Yo,
Well,
even
Y'all was outside.
They're still here.
You see somebody eating a whatchamacallit, call the police.
even when I was selling candy, and was it 59? That's a school out here, right? When I was selling candy,
you went back home with all your whatchamacallits.
I never thought the whatchamacallits was going to sell out.
Nah.
You never got them off?
No, Sour Powers.
For sure.
Grape.
Those are moving.
Were you doing it for your basketball team?
The strawberry, the cherry, huh?
Were you trying to raise money for your basketball team?
No way, for drugs.
No way. How dare you think that I was trying to buy a juice?
You kept it a buck with your patrons too?
How did y'all get money when y'all were younger?
Steal it.
Because I used to steal out my mom's purse, and then she got hip and stopped putting things in her purse. Then you had to find another way. So I was like,
now you
right.
have a purse that your child is stealing from.
No, that my girl is wearing. And
it's
then,
nice, his and hers purses.
No, it's mine that she's wearing. That Safari purchased for me, and now I feel insecure when I want to come and say, "If
she be slaying it better than you."
Can you stop wearing my purse?
She is probably slaying it better than you.
Can you stop wearing my purse?
Well, she all on the gram with it. That takes it away from when I'm wearing it. Like,
It's over.
I got to go buy a new purse.
It's over.
Damn.
Oh wait, so speaking of if we getting all over the place here, what were we just now talking about?
Talking about LMA's
Selling
record.
candy.
We were
and
talking
then
about
kids
how to
making
get
money.
as a youth.
Wait, all right, let's pause. Making money as a youth. LMA song, that trash song. I love you, LMA, but boy, that song is trash.
I'm gonna ignore that it happened and just wait for the album.
Yeah, that song didn't happen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy the album and act like
Me
that
too.
song didn't happen.
It didn't happen. What are we even talking
Delete
about?
it off the album once you download it.
Yeah, that song's a whatchamacallit.
That song is in the whatchamacallit.
That was the genre.
That's the name of the playlist it's in. Yeah, just put that with whatchamacallit.
Yeah, put that with whatchamacallit in
But
there.
that song made me go back to, what year was it, Rory? You know what I'm going here with this. 2012.
With what?
Oh, I hate when you do this.
Oh, with our guy. I'm sorry. I forgot our pre-production meeting.
Come on.
Now it was like 2014, not 2012.
Wait,
2014,
who's your
2015. The God MC Kid Ink.
You ready? Oh, Rory just took the suspense out of it, but it's Kid Ink, man.
Kid Ink's still out here moving, isn't he?
Is he?
I don't know.
I mean, not the way.
I'm trying to celebrate him. See, y'all trying to.
I'm not. I'm trying to celebrate him too.
I feel like he just had a record though. No,
I feel like he's like a Red Cafe type that always somehow has a record.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah,
What?
Jesus.
Red Cafe never had the record that could play early in the strip club and at a bar mitzvah.
no, that's not what Parks. That's not what Parks
y'all
was
are getting a
saying.
little disrespectful, though.
No, I know what Parks was trying to
Oh
say.
yeah, he's L.A. Red Cafe.
No, I'm not trying to say musically. I'm just saying the fact that like you don't really notice, but he always sneaks a little jam in.
Yeah, he sneaks a record.
Well,
Cafe
all
ain't
right.
been
Well,
in a
that's
while.
your version, and that's kind of my beef with you and hip hop as a community. We try to act like Kid Ink didn't have that 4-month run,
I think it was longer.
and you, it might be 7.
I might give him a year and a half.
Oh, no.
I was
Yeah.
defending Kid Ink.
He might have had almost 2 years.
The Show Me record lasted easily 7 months, but he had 2 follow-ups. Then the Body Language shit with the next album.
Yeah, he had
had
easily.
Discography down.
Yeah, but his hits was playing at the same time.
Oh, it was a good. No, you got a Kid Ink
He
set.
had 8 months, and then he featured on something that was a hit. Yeah, the Kid Ink set used to get me in my bag, and that's my beef with you, Parks, and hip hop. Because y'all don't put Kid Ink with Red Cafe, and Red Cafe is my
I
man.
didn't say that. Rory said
I
that.
enjoy
No,
Red
I
Cafe
didn't.
set too.
Someone
though.
said that.
You know what?
You brought up Red Cafe.
I just said that they're similar in that they both have sneaky.
Well, you know-
I said, don't you dare put him in the same category.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm happy on the
I
Kid
love when
Ink
the whites
set.
beef about our culture. I love it.
The Whites. The Whites is
Whites.
never not funny.
I've jammed out the Red Cafe set melody.
Of course.
Yeah, no, Red Cafe
There's
has
a few
records.
Red Cafe records. But anyway, no, back to Kid Ink. So this record brings me back to 2014 when Kid Ink was running things, and the whole I used to go and request the Kid Ink set.
You need that.
Give me you guys' guilty pleasure songs.
We did this before.
Do it again. You got a new one.
I do have a
Especially after that Chance Sleeper he played.
Who played a Chance Sleeper?
No, I'm talking Chance.
Oh. I'm about to say, I don't think I've ever
You got
played
a new sleeper. You got a new guilty pleasure song that's a little wild. Think about it. We'll get back
Kid
to
Ink
it.
8, you know why it reminds you? Because he was early on the mustard wave.
Yeah.
Like, those were all mustard beats before
thought
the
so.
whole world got hip to how great mustard beats were if you want to make a hit record.
Kid Ink got to fight Mustard.
Or does
they
Mustard
still
have to
working?
fight? I
They
don't
might
know.
still be working.
Oh, then don't fight him.
Matter of fact,
Kid
redo
Ink-
this
Kid Ink might be-
whatchamacallit.
He might be writing. He might be writing
Yeah.
for somebody. I could see him writing
Yeah.
for sure.
He obviously knows how to make a hit
Yeah,
record.
nah, that 100%. I'm definitely not arguing that.
Back to how y'all made money as kids.
But wait, oh no, you know what? Because he had the last I remember of Kid Ink, he was getting married. He was getting married, and that was kind of like the last that I remember.
Did you
And
go to the
that
wedding?
might have been like a year and a half ago.
Were you at the wedding?
No,
He's one of the niggas that could use I'm fucking this girl from LA rollout.
I can, yeah.
he's a married man.
He definitely has the clothes
He
and.
cannot use that rollout.
Oh.
Oh, you still could.
No,
I mean,
bad idea.
wouldn't work well for your home.
yeah, bad idea.
If she's with it.
Yeah, I've been avoiding that rollout too.
How far do girls have to go in that stints of entertainment where be like, do I have to be attractive to women and you being my girlfriend is not going to help? I wonder what those conversations are like.
No, it's
because I
over.
think a lot of these rappers, not so much now, because I guess it's cool to be in relationships, but before I know a lot of rappers had girlfriends but had to be the
Single guy.
single dude.
That's really funny because
I want to
that's
know how
like
that conversation
the
went.
Instagram girl that does that. You know what I'm saying? All the Instagram girls that are secretly in relationships but can't put them on the Instagram because
Well, they got to
they
put the
have-
emoji face.
or that.
Yeah, because he's married.
Oh, because he's married.
Oh shit!
Wait, I did not think that that's where you were going with that. I thought we were on the verge of breaking some phenomenal shit.
No, that's what it is. The dude that they always put the emoji face over, or they only show like his goatee down. He's married.
Yeah, but as a nigga that's
But
about
wifey has to know the goatee.
as a nigga that's
Everybody knows the goatee.
as a nigga that's getting married soon, I'm not gonna allow y'all to shame them.
What you mean? What you mean?
Joe,
I'm
Joe,
not.
I don't ever want an emoji over your face.
Yeah, I'm not shaming. I'm
Don't
not
shame
shaming.
the girls that please the married men that aren't happy with
No,
their
no.
wives.
I'm not shaming it. I'm just saying why they do
we,
it.
We encourage them.
I'm
You
not-
think
yeah,
you're gonna
I'm
be
not
happy
shaming
every
that.
day with your wife? Oh shit! I don't even know what's happening.
What just happened? Jay came in with the
Oh, how many of y'all down to rock tonight?
The married man came in and said, yo, y'all wildin'.
Word. That's exactly what happened. How many of y'all want a wild tonight?
Hey! Hey, all right, chill, ho, before you get somebody in trouble. Can't take pictures with Rory and then have Rory get in that bag.
That process don't work that way?
Yeah, no, not at all. What else is going on out there? What was we just talking about? I feel like I was going somewhere important.
You were talking about the
kids making money.
Yeah, a mall.
Yes.
You ain't sell that. You didn't sell that. You was like a Mary Kay type of guy.
Revlon.
Your family was doing that. Lie to me.
My family
Lie to
was
me.
doing more than
Lie to
Mary
me.
Kay.
Lie to me.
My
Lie to
family
me.
was doing more than Mary Kay. I can promise you that.
So you snitching?
No, I'm not snitching. I'm just saying they was
So what was
definitely
they
selling
doing?
more than Mary Kay.
What was they selling?
They could have been like,
I was selling
business?
candy. I was selling the chocolates, even though I probably ate half the box myself.
How many McDonald's bars you sold?
Oh, I used to sell those easy. That was an easy sell.
What did white people do to make money as kids?
I bagged
Still
groceries
culture?
when I was like 12.
Wait, what?
I'm from an Irish household. You have to have a job, like off rip, to exist in that house.
Had 5.
Yeah.
Same.
So I was really working as a youngster,
Yeah,
bagging
I started working at
groceries.
like 14.
All white kids got to do as kids to make money is just act like they know hip hop and just dance somewhere. And people are just shower them with money.
Well, you know what, Mo? I couldn't
get
dance.
that off.
just put a backwards hat on and start rapping some shit.
My dancing
People love
career
it.
was short-lived.
People love it.
Sometimes it
bringing
moves
the
me
bucks.
that Maul hasn't signed that contract yet.
Hey, I'm serious though. You ever think about that?
If there's anybody out there looking to sue because of some shit that Maul said, guess what, buddy? You're suing Jamil.
How?
Jamil.
Joe Budden Network's not protecting
How
him.
was that? How that's not true though?
Say it again. Well, if it's true, I might not admit to it like, in
if
public.
you put a white
I
kid
don't know.
anywhere and just put like some hip hop style to them, people are gonna stop and stare and be like, "Oh my god, he's so adorable." Like,
I just
you
still
put a
white
black kid like that, I'm like, "Excuse me," like they're gonna walk around.
I heard you yell Showtime.
Yeah.
I have to
see
get
a
off
lot
of my
little
stuff.
white kids rapping on the internet.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
In like expensive looking videos.
This is
and
what I'm
shit.
trying to tell you. Like, it works for the little white. It's adorable for the little white kids.
You're right.
For the little black kids,
It's
they look
dangerous.
desperate. Yeah,
Oh,
they
wait a
look
minute,
desperate.
wait a minute. Speaking of little black kids, or black kids, period. I saw a video from Floyd Mayweather's daughter where she's rapping. Now, don't laugh because it sounded great, but that's not where my issue is. Like, she was shitting on them other little young kids. Like,
She was shitting
I
on.
don't think that's fair.
She was barring them up.
Oh my God! 3 Phantoms, you hoes broke. And then, like she was in the
Damn.
garage, like she was spitting that shit all in front of Floyd shit. And I was like, wait, come on now, that is unfair.
That's a cheat code.
That's
I mean,
not fair. You should not be able to do that.
Whatever.
Blue kind of did that to us on 444.
That's true.
I have had mad ceilings in my whole life. She's never seen one.
That's true.
And she
Little
had a
Romeo,
hook.
shit. Little Romeo made a career doing that.
They did not.
He came out. His
He
first
had a
video, he
career.
was in a Bentley. What you talking about?
There's nothing wrong with being in a Bentley. There's something wrong when you're in front of 10 of them.
He was probably in front of 5.
His dad was on like Forbes, regular Forbes,
Yeah.
not like hip hop Forbes.
Yeah.
He had a
Regular
gold
Forbes.
toilet
Yeah.
and a gold
Yeah,
ceiling.
Romeo
if I
was shit on.
recall.
And how you got that Jackson 5 sample. I know
Oh
you
my
paid a
God.
lot.
That
Y'all-
wasn't cheap.
Y'all had to see me the other day, me and Savon strutting in Bed Bath & Beyond because I needed silverware and I thought I was killing them when I saw gold forks.
Oh, you one of those.
At Bed Bath & Beyond, so you know they was real.
Take a look
You
at
know
those,
they were
take a look
authentic.
at those gold forks in 2 weeks.
Word, put those through the dishwasher
It's gonna
once.
be mustard yellow.
I said, ma'am,
Yeah.
do y'all sell these individualized? It's like, nigga,
only got money
that's
for
not
one.
even my department. Like, I don't know
of all,
nothing
I
about
work in
this, though.
towers.
Nobody even wants a gold fork.
Right. You the only one.
You
that
notice
going
they're
in
all
buying
there,
gold
right?
forks.
Yeah. Then she tried to give me the one where just the bottom was gold and the top half was silver.
That
I was
wasn't
like,
enough for you?
That wasn't. That's
So
not, that's
was
not
that
my,
the same day that you hit,
it's not my taste.
was that the same day you hit Barnes & Noble?
Wealth.
Is that wealth?
I'm coming and stealing all
Would
your
you,
forks.
well, wait, hold up. Rory just segued us into
just-
the group chat jokes.
While you was out, was that the same day maybe you stopped at Barnes & Noble and ran into Mr. Set
Mr. Set.
picking up a
What
Harry
was you
Potter
doing in
novel?
Barnes and Noble?
They sell coffee there.
No, actually, what was Offset doing in Barnes and Noble?
Well, if it was the one in Union Square, that's the best bathroom.
That's a good
Like
point.
in
That's a
Union
good
Square,
point.
so I'll run into Barnes and Noble if I gotta use the bathroom. I'm running around the
That's
city.
also the location that niggas be dropping bombs at.
Okay. In the toilet, you mean, or
yeah,
like a
I
real bomb?
I wasn't sure if that was metaphorical or
No, that's
Didn't even ask you how.
That's
Double
watching the
entendres.
news.
lyrical miracle.
Anytime it's a bomb, it's always over there by
Drop
that
bombs
Barnes
like
and
Saddam.
Nobles or that Whole Foods right there in Union Square.
Remember that
Always. Actually, it might have been that specific one that they had to evacuate.
Well, that's a real busy area, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying
So
to be
you
funny.
could run into amigos in that area because there's a lot of foot traffic.
I'm mad that people read that sentence and had and was confused at how I could have been in a bookstore.
Well,
I mean,
do I not strike someone as someone that could be in a bookstore?
Why you would be in a bookstore?
maybe a book on tape.
I would be the nigga in there smoking, some coffee,
yeah, that's true.
looking for the J. Prince book.
They have couches. So you can take off your shoes.
Where's
and sit
Gucci
on the
Man's
couch.
book?
Word.
Dog kitchen.
But why was Offset upset? What? I mean, why is he upset?
I believe Cardi addressed that in one of her hooks.
Did she? Is it a new song?
No, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the public got that joke.
Why is Offset
It's only the
upset?
hook that she rhymes Offset 35 times in the hook.
That's mad hooks.
That's true.
There's a few different. I'm sitting here rapping the part. I get upset off. I turn Offset on. I don't know which part it is.
It's fine.
I don't know why Offset is upset.
Offset shouldn't be upset,
Well, nobody should be upset.
especially when their name is Offset.
Something should offset his upsetness.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know why Offset is upset because I'm a Cardi fan.
Yeah, I think we.
I watched the clip
I
thinking
didn't
maybe
see
I
it.
could find a way where he was mad, and I'll be honest, I didn't see where you said something foul about his wife.
I love Cardi.
I didn't understand it.
Like, I'm not about to beef with a nigga over his wife that I love. I thought that was our common ground.
I didn't see the clip though, so I still don't know.
All right, so my point in the clip, and we're talking about a State of the Culture clip where I was talking about Cardi's arrest and her throwing the shoe and her being brought up on charges and people secretly hiring lawyers to fight against Cardi. Like, I was saying that Cardi's too big of a superstar. Same thing I'm sure I've said here, to behave that way because people have it out for her. Period. I wasn't even saying she shouldn't do it. You just got to be careful in how you do it. You can't put a rat emoji on Instagram because you got heat on you. Like, it's hot. Like, our generation still come from the block is hot. So this generation, the kids are making the block hot. So I'm not telling you not to do it, but you can't do it where all the cameras are there, where everybody's recording, where a bunch of witnesses are going to testify, where the cops are now following you. They're found out the girls are cooperating that you sent. Like it's bad. Like, it's getting bad. You just got to be careful. That was it.
Valid.
I feel like he and I should agree.
Valid.
But I
don't see the problem.
But I get it. We're in that you can't say anything about somebody's wife thing. I mean, I guess. But we certainly are not about to beef over your wife that I love. Like, I love your wife. She is great and amazing, and I want her to continue to be here. Like, I don't want to lose her to the police, to jail, to hating bitches. I don't want to lose Cardi to nothing. Like, New York is rocking right now, and Cardi's a big part of that.
Don't they accuse this podcast of being like totally biased with Cardi? We support her too much. We never say she does anything wrong.
I've been accused of that.
All right, let me make my
it's like the complete
stances
opposite.
very clear here.
No, y'all just call me a barb.
Well,
But
I mean,
I'm a
that's a
barb.
Oh yeah, I told you that. Yeah, I know.
But that was last year and the year before. And again, even if Nicki and Cardi have whatever they have going on that I won't report on, like, I'm appreciating them both in different realms, in different spectrums. I'm no longer grouping them together. I think they both are providing something that's just different. Mm-hmm. So they're going to beef because girls are catty and they fight. Mm-hmm. Like, but as niggas, I agree with Offset because he did say that in the Instagram comments. You a man talking about a woman. That I always agree with. Niggas should speak with a certain respect and sense when it comes. You're speaking about women still. Mm-hmm. But I thought I did. That's all.
Okay.
Now that we got the serious part out of the way,
you should reach out to him and have a conversation.
Maul, you one of those niggas that asked me to do a bunch of things that you wouldn't do.
I would. If this was the case with me and somebody felt like I was disrespecting their wife, or I would be like, yo, fam, you obviously took something out of context. Like, I'm not disrespecting your wife. I've only ever championed your wife and saluted your wife.
Maul is very rational on this point.
I would definitely do that.
He's right.
Definitely.
You should shoot him a text or a DM. Or just do it publicly so we can watch.
Nah.
I'm joking.
Do it on the same way Vic did his PSA?
Nah, just reach out to him.
I never thought about doing something that could make the situation better.
Yeah, see, sometimes you have to.
Only to add more fuel to the fire.
Plus, you might want to go back to Barnes & Noble.
And he may make that difficult.
Yeah.
All right, see, now let's have some fun.
What
y'all been having fun.
I'm always having
What
fun,
genre of book were you guys in? Like, where do you guys meet in the middle to do a callback from the last episode?
Now,
As
see,
far as literature goes.
I'm going with travel.
I would let you guys continue to have your Barnes and Noble joke, but I do think that our actual location, which was Barney's, makes for a much funnier joke. Because us fighting in Barnes and Nobles and Offset bumping into me in Barney's and beating me up. I mean,
by the way,
while I'm shopping for a frock.
Hood plural,
in the
Joe.
purse section?
Can y'all picture how funny that looks?
Or in the blouse section?
I laughed as soon as I read it.
With Joe's new fashion sense and Amigos.
No, because I was only thinking because he said he
Right.
ran out of Barney's. Barney's is a big store.
It's easy to get lost in there.
And Joe is not a good runner.
So it's like, did Joe have items in his hand?
You want to hear the funny
Did he
part?
just put everything
He
down?
hid in his frock.
This is the funny part. All right, let me rewind a little bit. I was taking a nap.
In Barney's.
At Barney's?
No, at home.
Oh, okay.
Because I could totally see you taking a nap at Barney's.
That's not weird
That's
at
your
all
style.
for you.
I would take a nap at Barney's.
No, we know you would.
If you're girl shopping, you go find a
Joe
little
would do it
bench
when
and-
he was shopping.
Oh
Lay it
no, I'm
down.
not taking my girl shopping to Barney's. Just me. I'm kidding.
I know.
It's a joke.
I know.
It's a joke.
No, I know. I got it.
She's going to kill you.
I was taking a nap because I woke up at 5 a.m. and then I went back to bed and then I woke up. It's very important to me how I'm awoken. I've said that on this podcast before.
Awoken?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever the word is, Sparks. Fuck you. So here comes Sin shaking me up a storm. Yo, you got chased out of Barney's, my guy? Yo, Offset almost fucked you up. Now I got the groggy face. I'm like, huh? Like, where's Flex? Like, what is
Where's Lex?
Like,
That's a great question.
Where's my son?
Yeah.
All right, he's good. All right, now what he's saying? Yo, Offset chased you out of Barney's all over the internet. Go to the shade room right now.
Go to the shade room right now.
To see where you got chased
I
out.
turn on my phone thinking it's fucking about to be a million mentions there clowning me. It was like 7. Like, it was cool, but that adrenaline rush scared me for a little
Because you
bit.
thought maybe they had the store footage.
And then I read what he said, and then I was like, damn, man, am I back to beefing with QC? I don't want that. I just don't want to do that.
Right.
Then I was like, no, Offset be going on his solo mission sometimes. I just spoke to Yachty a few days ago. I feel like he would have warned me.
He's nice enough to do that.
Yeah, man. Yachty had a great fucking talk the other day.
Just a heads up, Joe.
So I think this might be an
Got some
Offset
smoke coming your way.
solo mission. And then when I read it, I had to be very clear in what I read. And then let me tell you how stupid Joe is.
Yes, tell
I
us.
said, shit. I guarantee you that he did see me in Barney's running.
Why were you running in
Do you
Barney's,
know
Joe?
I'm the only guy that every single time I don't know why I still think I'm the guy that can hold a piss. So
Wait,
if
are you using the bladder cop out?
Word.
No, I'm telling you about bum ass Barney's, which I love. But if you've ever been to Barney's, like the bathroom is in the cut
Yes,
on
it
the
is.
second floor.
If you were at Barnes and Noble,
it's in
we
the
had a better bathroom experience.
That's true.
So bum ass Joe, who hates shopping, don't never shop, got to go from one floor to the other floor. I'm positive I was in there. Can't hold my fucking pee. Got to now run from floor 4 or 3 all the way to the cut on floor 2. Just my luck, Offset would be blouse shopping on the side, looking at me, running around.
Hold on.
I'm like, oh, that's nasty.
Let me-
So
and
you
then
were
Dico
running.
sent him a DK bathroom.
DK.
DK bathroom. I said, you know what?
She's
All right, I'm leaving. I'm done talking to you.
DK bladder.
Yeah,
right.
word.
She's
I'll
right.
I'll provide a different scenario. What if you pissed yourself instead when you saw Offset? So maybe this was the better scenario.
That's true.
Is this a case?
Was this a case of Mendices
Joe's
having
bladder?
his cake and eating it too? Because when he wasn't with Yandy, was he with Erica? When he wasn't with Erica, would he be back with Yandy? Because if both women carried to term, the pregnancies would have some overlap.
Other side.
Why? Oh. Fuck. Damn, that ruined a great joke. But goddamn it, I'm bringing the joke back. Hey. Whole new meaning to this now.
You did.
You did.
It was definitely some. There was some spots on your drawers.
Yo, don't say you did.
You did. You came through Barney's dripping. What you want me to do?
Oh shit, it's all set.
Personal shopper thought you was looking for some drip.
Damn, how I came through dripping piss.
And Barney's.
That's nasty.
Through Barney's because King Offset was standing. King Set.
You are disgusting.
King Set was standing there casually blouse shopping. Saw a frantic Joe run by. Didn't even look his direction. Was like, yeah, look at this pussy nigga. Still scared.
That's 100% what I would say.
Still scared.
If a nigga ran out that I didn't see, and we had a little static before, I ain't even see you yet. You running. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? I ain't even see you.
But why are niggas like that?
Because it's like, hey, fam, I didn't even see you.
I said no goddamn well. I didn't see him.
I don't know. I don't know. Joe no say. Joe no say. No, Joe
is saying.
Joe no say.
Listen, Joe saying.
Joe no say.
Offset. Joe saying. He did not see me. And no, he saw me. I didn't see him.
You think you?
You know what's funny? When this story went out,
how long was the piss?
Yeah, because you could have went back upstairs.
Yeah.
Like you left after the piss.
I did. He wasn't there. Ooh.
So you saying he ran?
Okay.
Oh, take that, Mr. Set. who really left? I was shocked that we shop at the same place.
Why? You wear purses now.
It's true.
Yeah, it actually makes a whole lot of sense.
You don't think that Offset would be shopping at Barney's?
Right.
Not on the floor that I'm on.
Oh, you was in the frock section.
Yeah, like I'm in the. I mean,
you hold that section now.
Like
right?
He's in the drip section. You're in the drape section.
10 different floors on there.
That's pretty good, Rory.
So then I sat back and I was so appreciative and grateful. Mm-hmm. Boy, was I like. Listen to the 2018 beefs that I'm in. Like, the guy point up to God. I'm serious. None of this is possible without Chance's right. Offset, who is still one of the biggest rappers that we have,
That's a fact,
is under my Instagram comments telling me I ran from him in Barney's. And all I could do is read it and think of the days where who would be in Barney's?
That's a wild place to be running from somebody.
And he used to shop at like Sports Authority, so like everything's changed.
Models.
Yeah, like in my fighting days, it was like Applebee's.
Usually it was like, yo, you was in the tunnel. I saw you in the tunnel. You ran out.
Yeah. So I was grateful to even be in the same sentence as Offset beating me up in Barney's.
That's funny.
That's one. And two, let me address this before wild rumors begin to circulate. Offset, you can ask people about me. I don't talk to the police. Because I had to read it a few times to understand what he was saying.
Because he spoke in emojis. And I know
so what he was saying was, I was saying the cops are involved on my show. I was saying the cops are watching. So it's like you're dealing with snitches. You're dealing with rats.
Oh, so he thought you were the rat.
Okay, got you.
I
didn't understand where that comment came from.
His point was, like, I think I just seen you when you was running for your life. So you one of them niggas that when the static come, like that's what you doing. Like you a civilian.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't understand that second comment.
No, let me fix it up. Pardon me. See, this is where I be making shit worse. Let me not fix it up.
Don't fix it up.
Just know,
broken. Leave it broken.
Joe has. I'm not the guy that talks to the police. I done been assaulted in hip hop. Like I said, my life has been threatened in hip hop.
Just reach out to him. It's just a conversation.
That's true.
Yeah,
just a conversation.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I want to do the right thing.
I'm pretty sure y'all just laugh that shit up. Nigga, I ain't even see you, my nigga.
All right, but what if he gets aggressive on the phone?
Oh, then it's like, all right, fam, listen, I did my part. You still on some...
No, now I'm pussy.
Nah.
No, I am.
Nah.
Yeah, you want me to be pussy?
Nah, never, not me.
You trying to coach me into being pussy?
No, fam, never that. I'm trying to just coach you into doing the right thing.
All right, I want to always be coached into.
Because you're supposed to be the older, mature guy that takes the high road.
That's true.
He's the young guy.
Yeah, you're the OG here.
Yeah, you're not supposed to show.
Oddly enough, he's teetering in the OG mode too.
That's true.
Like that class of niggas that was new in 2011.
Yeah,
like we going on 2019.
Yeah, they're coming up.
So
I meant like in life, like not music. like age wise.
Offset, we are not going to fight because we both love your wife. I mean, it's just not. Sorry.
He's careful. He might
Men
take
have
that the wrong
fought
way.
for that reason before.
That's true.
For loving
Probably
the same
a lot.
All right,
Most of the
my
fights.
love is a very
A good 90%
hip-hop,
of fights are probably over women.
platonic
I know,
type
I
of
know, I know.
of
I'm
love.
just fucking.
Yeah, just clarify though.
Have y'all ever fought over a girl? Like y'all ever fought another nigga over a girl?
When I was
Hell
young,
no.
when I was young,
Did you win?
there was no winner really.
Oh yeah, he
It was
won.
just a scruffle.
The other guy won.
Parks lost.
Well, who did the girl go to afterward?
Yeah,
That's what I was waiting
that,
for.
that tells us.
Neither of us actually. We became friends. Me and the dude.
Loser niggas.
She left.
The guy watched the guy
Like,
watching, laughing.
Yeah,
got the
they
dude.
She saw
squatted
y'all
up.
fight. Was like, these niggas can't even fight.
That's like when the side chicks get together.
They linked.
Yeah, y'all linked and built.
All right, what else is important out there to talk about? Bill Cosby wants to get out of jail. Newsflash, Bill.
Everybody.
That's not how jail works.
Everybody wants to get out of jail.
Well, you saw he got smacked with a chicken patty.
That's what they're saying.
But then a report came out that said he
Who slapped
didn't
Bill
get smacked.
Cosby?
I don't
Chicken
care.
patty, man.
I don't care if it was true or not.
That's some
I'm rolling
disrespectful.
with it.
Whoever
You
came up
can't-
with that
yo,
rumor,
Listen, man, you cannot slap Bill Cosby with a chicken patty. Come
Yeah,
on,
you
man.
can.
you can absolutely
That's
smack Bill
disrespectful. Don't
Cosby
do
with
that.
it.
Yeah, you definitely can.
To Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Where are we going with this country?
I actually think that was a nicer thing to do to Bill Cosby in prison.
Yeah.
slap him with a chicken patty.
Yeah, that's light for like a rapist.
I want to see.
That was really polite.
I want to see the dude that slapped Bill. Who's responsible?
That's light for a
And
rapist.
what you in
that's
there
a,
for?
That's a light punishment.
No, you saying that's like because you think about the supermarket chicken patties.
You're not thinking about the jail frozen
jail
chicken
one.
They
patty.
say beef log.
Yeah, that's
you
a
got hit
weapon.
with a beef log.
The jail chicken patty still got the bone inside the patty.
It's just not a patty.
It's the chicken. It's a live chicken. Are you
Still
showing
a
us
bone in the
something?
patty.
The AMAs. Why
back
are
to
you
the
telling us
AMAs?
about the
All right,
AMAs,
man.
Tavon? Yo,
Tavon,
Tavon,
thank you.
you've been trying to get fired. I'm gonna be honest.
Thanks, Savon. Are you gonna watch it?
Did you guys hear T.I.'s album?
I did actually.
Oh yes.
It's really good.
I heard a couple joints off of it. I like the joint with him and Thug.
Me
I
too.
like that album. I
Yeah,
thought
like
that album was
the
really
joint with
good.
him and Thug.
I didn't see
take-
a lot of people talking about it.
I feel bad that anytime we bring up people that have great ears for beats,
Yeah.
we have failed to mention T.I. for
Yeah,
these
he's
past
definitely
years.
on that list for sure.
And he proved that with this album.
Yeah.
For sure.
The production, the joints that I heard, the production was dope.
There's not a shitty beat on that album.
Yeah, I didn't hear one bad beat.
Yeah, is our music on a different track?
Yeah.
Great. So let me turn this up. Fam. Hey. Fam, he smoked this shit.
Yeah. No, he's rapping on that album.
They killed this shit. Hey. Shit.
I can't wait for Tidal to update the credits so I can see who actually made all these.
But wait, so that track is hard, right? But that's not why I wanted to play T.I. Because, boy, did he go stupid on this fucking intro. Like, why did he? Why did he?
Some soul in there, too.
Why did he do this? I don't know why we cutting all this shit out of the real joint, but we playing this shit here.
Yeah.
Why did this nigga go crazy like this?
This is the trap soul for real.
Right.
I know a lot of y'all don't know that T.I. still going crazy, but T.I. still going crazy. Come on, Dave.
Yeah, he's spaz.
No, he's going crazy on this album. Very real grown man album. Boy, did I appreciate that from T.I. I was supposed to go to his listening session in Atlanta, but I was afraid, so I just didn't go.
It's probably not good timing.
Yeah, bad time.
Do they have a Barney's out there?
No, I was busy on a Thursday, and I wouldn't have been in Barney's in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That's a New York type of thing.
That's a fact.
But great album from T.I. I like it when the elder statesman, OG veteran niggas like
still produce a dope album.
Yeah.
I agree.
It does make
That happened in hip hop for a very long time. That it wasn't happening. Like usually
At
OG
all.
started to put out some.
these
bullshit.
past 2 years, we've definitely seen how hip hop is aging.
It's starting to feel like rock now. You know what I'm saying? Like that was always my thing. It's weird that rock is allowed to progress into middle age where hip hop wasn't, but now we're starting to see that it's okay.
It can work, and I think T.I. is probably the best at working with the kids and still sounding like T.I.
That's what I was going to say. I'm glad that he's not chasing the sound.
All the times
Like
he's worked with Thug, it sounded like a T.I. song.
He don't have to though.
Well,
he
time out.
damn near originated.
Back
the
to our
sound.
conversation last week, I agree with Parks. T.I. is on that list.
Yeah.
T.I. he is the sound.
Right.
Yeah.
He ain't got to chase shit.
Wayne is the sound. Certain niggas are the sound.
Yeah.
What does T.I. have to chase?
No, when I say the sound, I mean like he not auto-tuning his vocals crazy and shit like that.
Right.
Like that's all I'm talking about. Like the trap drums and all of that, like that's him. But I'm talking about like his vocals aren't auto-tune
he's not doing
crazy.
weird stutter effects.
He don't got
that.
wild melodies in his hooks. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like I'm happy about that.
But what I mean when I say it is, like this record I just played, at any point in T.I.'s career, this record could have came out.
That's a fact.
It's like, pick a time. I just want to hit a drop again. That's it.
Shout out Scott Storch.
Tip, this should be a single, by the way. Storch did this?
Mm-hmm.
That shit hard.
Damn, man, I want a ball in a Wraith.
Well, you tried.
And I walked out the Wraith store.
with no ball.
Rave store. I walked out the Wraith store.
I walked right out. That's how you know I shouldn't be in there. I call it the Wraith store.
It's definitely not the name.
It ain't called the Wraith store.
Is that what you Google image?
Let's see. Very funny, gentlemen. Let's see somebody else put some fire out. Hold up. Since we finally talking about music on this podcast, hold up for a minute. Why do I keep doing that? God damn it. Put it over here.
Safari?
No, Maul. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute now, you bitch ass niggas. Who knew that that's what David meant?
That worked out well. And even if it don't, I believe them.
Yo, these two niggas sound great together.
They do.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
They sound great.
Yeah.
Vocals definitely complement each other.
That's Def Jam, so I can't play it for so long.
Did they take that one?
Huh?
Or part of it?
Yeah, Def Jam.
That goes out
yeah.
to...
Yeah.
Okay, I hope that counts as one of East's album.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Who knows?
I'm not pretty sure it does.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just hope
It's
it
on
does.
Def Jam?
Yeah.
In my experience, and I learned this from my fight with my old publisher during the Rage project, if half of the other person, if you split it, like if there's a half that did equally as you did, they try to count that as like a half an album.
What if it was a double disc with both of us?
I'm glad that you start talking about what ifs. I've been home all week saying, what if one stream is more valuable than one purchase?
Huh? Then we would be filthy rich.
But what if it is and we don't know?
Oh, you say, what if it is?
What if that's the case?
I'm sure.
I used to be a big fan of the what if comic book series. What if Iron Man fought the... You know, I just do that in music sometimes. Right. What if... And I don't believe that to be true today. Today.
It might be. We don't... The
I know.
thing is
I don't believe it. We don't know it. We haven't been conditioned.
We don't know the value of data, honestly. That's the information that we're not getting is what is the value of data.
Well,
because that's how all these companies are making their money is data.
Well, the company,
Data mining.
people give you information without giving you information. If I'm
You're
of
right.
the belief that 4 songs is an album now,
Right.
then
one
how
stream.
valuable is one stream?
Right.
So what if we've been duped this whole time? And I kind of got
Well,
into
we've
this
been
by
duped.
mistake.
I can
We
assure
haven't
you
been duped.
we've been duped.
We've been duped.
We don't know the dupe. And that's
the
not
duping is
that's
happening.
that's not a dupe.
I know that these companies are worth billions of dollars from streaming music that they don't own.
Yeah.
And they're gonna tell us,
paying us out pennies.
and they're gonna tell us that all the money that they save is from the storage and manufacturing that they no longer have to do. People have tried that fight.
I know.
Just a what if to think about. I don't want to make anyone angry, but
I know Facebook is free and that shit is worth billions and billions of dollars from what? Data. But we don't know the value of data on an individual basis.
how do we find out?
They don't tell you.
They don't tell you. I guess
They tried to sue Mark Zuckerberg for it. It didn't work.
Google just got smacked with a data breach thing.
I was watching this doc on Netflix that Tom Hanks executive produced about the 90s.
Okay.
And the one episode that I started with was the internet in the 90s. And the
John Kerry's
phenomenon that
internet.
it became, and Bill Gates versus the government, Apple when they were a failing company and that they were supposed to be out of business in a year, and then Steve Jobs came, changed
And then
everything.
The music business came and resurrected them, and then they took all the money and didn't give us any.
Netscape, they were talking about it.
I'm serious.
The birth of Netscape, eBay, Google, just all the shit that's dominant today. But boy, it was a great. First of all, anytime you're at the point now where you're watching documentaries about the time that you were a teenager, and boy, you feel old.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I feel old. Nia Long is now playing like a grandmother on certain shows. That's when I knew I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting old, man. Nia Long is a grandmother now on certain shows.
Yeah, Nia Long was the fine girl.
Yeah.
Nia Long,
teenager.
Nia Long's the fine grandma.
But her roles in movies is like, man, why they got Nia?
Because she's a gilf.
Yeah, it's like she's that old now, ready? Like, the fuck?
I'm gross because Nia Long is a gilf.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
Some other gilfs out there.
Bernice is a gilf.
1,000%.
What were we talking about?
1,000.
It's different when you start talking about girls that your girl think is accessible.
Yeah, you got to change the subject.
Big jump from Nia Long to Bernice. Nia ain't just in Starlets chilling.
Right, that's a fact.
And Bernice ain't neither. Let me just say that. She got away from you bitches.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Graceful.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Bernice rebrand. Oh, she got away from you hoes.
Yeah.
What's she
To
doing?
never return.
I saw her doing a skit in her kitchen with her family.
Nice
She ain't poured a Patron
It was
in
a
years.
beautiful kitchen.
She's getting that skin.
I'm like,
kitchen.
damn, her
Beautiful
kitchen is clean.
Beautiful kitchen.
Yeah, man. Like, good for Bernice.
Yeah, definitely.
Word.
It's
She
the
don't
word.
ever want to smell Hennessy again.
I just want to look at my phone, man.
Be on have her heels on a sticky floor
I remember Bernice from BB.
in the mall.
Bernice was fine in BB. That's how you know you got a bright future. Like when you crushing BB, like niggas used to go to BB.
Y'all are nasty.
Niggas was going to BB alone. So I'm like, yeah, my girl. Nigga,
She like these pants in there.
yo,
Yo,
try them
try
on.
those on. Y'all
Yo,
about
you
the
try
same
these
frame.
on. Nigga, if you don't get your creep ass away from Bernice and BB,
Bernice and
let her
BB.
do her
Sound
damn
like a
job.
sitcom.
Well, I mean, her initials are BB.
All right. So, moving on.
Now he wants to move on.
You guys like the 6ix9ine song since we were still on music?
Well, I'm not getting it. That's where you take me to.
We
yeah,
finished the
Rory.
music.
I see why Envy banned you.
I do. I like it.
Oh wait, you're serious?
I ain't hear you yet.
Oh, I forgot Maul is in the 6ix9ine hive.
I think it's a great song.
Dope.
It's a great song.
Is that all y'all have on it?
Promotes
Yo,
it was
when
very-
y'all have things y'all want to bring here to talk about, like, can I get y'all?
It's a dope record. I like it. I mean,
It's very
what else
reminiscent
can you say
of
about it?
the
Yo, one day
GS9.
y'all
I don't
gonna
think-
learn how a podcast
Is
works.
I don't think he's put out a bad record yet, honestly.
Is this the one with the computers kind of vibe to it?
Very much so.
the
And
one
Bobby's
that they-
Bobby's over the phone, just giving it the cosign.
Oh, okay.
It definitely needs a Bobby and Rowdy verse to really do
yeah,
that.
it's
but
that same energy.
They don't got the mics where they at?
listen,
got the
it
mics
definitely
in
makes you
their
want to
jail.
shadow box for 3 minutes.
Some people got the Pro Tools in jail. Why don't they got the Pro Tools in their jail?
They need to put a whole studio in jail.
Tax is back tweeting.
Is he? See, he got the Twitter
Stop
in jail.
snitching.
We need Bobby to get the Pro Tools in jail, man.
Joe out here snitching.
Joe is snitching. I'm on my feed.
Somebody is tweeting for him.
I'm on my feed.
Niggas are not tweeting for.
Somebody out the outside
Got
is
it.
tweeting for him.
Got it. Yeah,
Probably right.
that's true.
Probably right, Rory.
Yeah, but he was on IG Live.
That was old. They just brought up the old clip.
Yo, this nigga Joe is stupid.
I'm just saying.
He was on IG Live.
I'm kidding, man. Shout out to Tax. And I forgot to rest in peace Combat Jack on our Chance interview. I never want to do a big interview without rest in peace and Combat Jack, ever.
I agree.
I never. That's just me. It helped me to sleep at night. So shout out to Combat Jack. Rest in peace. What else? What else is happening out there? It's breaking up my heart when I'm with you. I was watching that 90s shit and they was talking about
which one was that? That was
the
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
But y'all more on the NSYNC side or the Backstreet Boys side?
NSYNC for sure.
Both.
No, I'm NSYNC.
Yeah, they both had slaps.
I like both, and they
98
both
degrees were they?
And they both are from the same guy.
98 degrees. They was like they was like the JV team.
And UF. What is it? LMA. What is the other group?
No, that's where you lose me.
They had the Abercrombie and Fitch record.
I like girls who wear Abercrombie.
I just lost you though, but look, you know the hook. Yeah, I just lost.
I think 98 degrees had a couple more hits than LMA.
Yeah, you naming them.
No, I'm saying LMAFO.
And they kind of changed the reality show game.
LMAFO were the kids that did the dance record.
LFO is like the bottom.
I think they had I think
98
LFO,
degrees is right before.
I think LFO had a record with like MOP though.
I'm pretty sure somebody tried it. I'm pretty sure somebody tried it back then.
Sure, that was the Duck Down Brainstorm.
Yeah, no, that wasn't Duck Down. I don't know.
And Sync probably had the better career though.
Yeah, they had more longevity. Backstreet Boys might have had the bigger records though.
Yeah, they were because they was more. Because for a while, NSYNC tried to go like R&B for real.
Yeah, LFO definitely had a song with MOP.
Where's my joint at?
That's sick as fuck.
Oh no, hold up.
Well, then JT kind of once they started getting more like credibility and more R&B shit, JT was like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here."
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, this
was the
when,
song
this when
NSYNC?
JT had enough of these niggas.
What was the song with Nelly that they did when they was in the club? That was right before he left them.
Nelly?
Yes, right before JT was like, "Yo, I'm out of here. I got my street cred now." Nelly had the Band-Aid on.
Hey, who was getting pussy back when this was out? Come on.
It was about 9-6.
Who was serious
9-7?
about who they were seeing back then?
Not yet.
It was 9-7, 9-8.
Hold up, listen to the hurt in JT. Britney fucked him up, boy. Listen to him.
I'd be upset too after we killed a dead.
Yes, it is. He wrote it. It's all JT.
That's all JT. He wrote it.
I think JT won that one though.
That was the first time we heard the funny hair dude hit a solo. That was Funny Hair Man.
Funny Hair Man.
I forgot his name.
Which one was Funny Hair Man?
They all kind of had the name.
Justin.
Which one?
But you know the Funny Hair Man. The one that had
Shit looked
the
like ramen noodles.
yeah, the one that had the
Yo,
pineapple.
his hair
on
was
head.
crazy.
That was all of them,
Yeah, they
though.
all had crazy.
They was definitely
That was
uncooked
their
ramen
thing.
noodles.
They had
Nah,
like the
Justin
long,
went-
greasy hair guy and the
Yeah,
the
no, Justin
popcorn
went
noodle
crazy
guy.
when he went blonde. He went crazy. He went crazy for a minute.
Well,
Yo.
he was
One
reaching
day,
out for
one
Britney.
day, I'm gonna make a list of all the women that just fucked up some great men. Man, Britney ruined Justin.
Did she?
I don't know.
She made him pop.
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, if you look at what
He
happened,
ruined her.
Did you listen to Cry Me a River?
Yeah, we all did.
Whoever.
Great
Yeah,
fucking
Britney
record. She
did.
didn't fuck him up.
That wasn't about
If
Britney.
anything-
So you didn't listen to Cry Me a River.
No, we did.
So how could you listen to Cry?
No, we're
That's
saying,
a nigga.
We're saying overall.
Overall, my ass, that was a nigga saying "Cry Me a River." What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was
babe,
telling her,
basically
"Cry me a
telling her
river,
like,
I'm over
yo,
you."
cry me a river. Like, I'm
That's the
out.
front. Ah,
Is it the front?
come.
don't side with the women at the
Nah,
fellas
hold up.
podcast.
Brittany went crazy after.
yeah,
She was
shaked her
barefoot in the
head.
bathroom after
She
that.
went not from Justin. Another nigga drove her crazy. She was off that nigga. Flipped his
Exactly.
whole world out. He talking
what
about
was
I'm
everybody-
bringing
and what was-
sexy back.
And what was everybody?
Yeah.
That mean, that's because sexy left, nigga.
And when Brittany was going crazy, what was everybody saying? Justin need to help her.
Right.
Justin need to go and help Brittany. He need to get back in her life. That's what everybody was saying.
Yeah, Justin was taking down.
Brittany ain't fuck Justin
I
up.
want to just let you guys know that I would never thought we would be here discussing
First, yeah.
Britney.
No,
and
this was an
Justin
important
was
time in my
blowing
life.
out
I can't believe
This was a very important time in my life.
I can't believe that y'all heard these chords and thought, wow, he got the better of that.
That's just
Did.
Timberland.
You listen to the
No, we're
lyrics?
saying what happened after.
All right, let's listen to the lyrics together then.
Yeah. He's stunting. This
All right,
is a stunt
well,
record. I'm
all right,
stunting.
let's go over it then.
That was when Tim was.
No,
still doing
let it go. Let it go. Because that's
let it
basically.
go.
That's
Let it go.
basically.
You gotta
that's
get her to
basically,
listen.
Let me start with I love you.
Yeah.
I think we got the power to grow. That's all.
Hey, Savon and Erickson.
That's not helping our point.
Hey,
with
let's
that.
all
Show is
stop.
crushed.
Let's all stop talking. Yeah, word. Let's all stop talking over each other because we're doing a podcast. Parks, Savon, and Erickson. I'm all for them telling me Justin was talking his shit here.
He was heartbroken.
Not when you start. You just start. He just started with "You were my son."
Yeah.
Do you know how powerful the fucking son is?
Yeah. Keep it going.
He had to get her attention, so then he gets shit on her.
You ever seen the Earth?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb bitch.
Tell me the part that he's talking his shit.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like he was
crazy.
It sounded like he was the safari in the relationship.
Let the record go.
You keep saying that.
He about to get into the JT bag. Don't worry
All
about
right, well, show me when. Tell me when the bag is here.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Wait. All right, no.
Let it go.
No, wait.
Let it go right now.
It's coming.
Are y'all trolling me?
No, the stunt is coming.
The stunt is coming on the next bar.
All right, well, let's focus on these bars. You took a chance.
He's about to, in conclusion, his essay.
And found some other romance.
In conclusion, this is what
And
happened.
Britney wasn't. Hold up, man. All right, let you keep saying
You
that.
married the background dancer.
I
Whole
bet you
life
think they would
crashed.
come crashing down, bitch.
Yep.
You shaved your head.
You say
Left me and everything was
Wait,
fucked
you
up.
don't. Wait, hold up. He just said y'all talking. You don't have to say what you did.
Yeah.
What you did.
She don't have to say.
All right, I'm finished.
I already know.
Wait, no, you're right. I do already.
I already know.
I already know too.
She don't have to say.
Hell no, this ain't the fucking song. I already know too. Hold up, it's right here.
This was before.
I think our timeline is off. Crimea River's like 10 years after this record.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's corny. You
They
can't
flagging
do that.
our whole podcast.
That's before that.
Now y'all hating.
That's before.
All right, let me
that
ask.
was like
All
10 years
right, no,
before.
it was, but to see what's coming in the future, you got to look to the past. So let me ask y'all a question.
Get the fuck
Let
outta
me
here.
ask y'all a question. When she says, "Oops," I'm asking. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
We play lyrical breakdown.
Okay.
Oops, I did it again.
When she says, all right, what do you mean when you say "oops"?
It depends on what's going on at the
No,
moment.
it don't.
It depends. It depends.
Sometimes you oops.
It depends. Yeah. You never oops before?
All right, no, you're right. So
You almost oopsed on yourself at Barney's.
So what does it mean when you say? No, I didn't. No, that was the drip. So what does it mean when you say, "Oops, I did it again"? Don't that mean you probably did something that's like some bullshit
Yeah,
you be on,
for
like,
sure.
but you known to be on that
For
bullshit?
sure. For sure.
So safe to say,
It's a little
that
facetious
she
and
would-
arrogant.
If I listen to Crimea Rivers verse, she did it again.
But now go to JT.
No
You
need.
don't have to
Hold
say
up, because you ain't let
what
you
you
ain't-
did.
I think you're. The problem here is you're playing a song that's before Crimea
Yeah,
River.
he not
You
sticking to the
gotta play, like,
timeline.
She
or something.
did it again.
Yeah, but then he's saying you don't have to say what you did. I
All right, hold
already
up.
know. I found out from him. Yeah.
I'm done with y'all.
What you mean? But you're not,
even listening to the lyrics.
But you playing it out of
It's not in the timeline.
Stick to the timeline.
Fam, all right.
Stick to the timeline. Yeah,
You had an oops.
That burn. You got to talk
Yeah,
through it.
oops.
You got to talk.
You did it
I
again.
did it again.
Talk through it.
Clumsy ass joke.
Yeah.
Fam, oops, I did it again.
Yeah.
I made you believe. I played with your heart. All right, I'm done with y'all. I'm over
But
this.
stick to the timeline.
No,
You're supposed to play that
need.
before. You're
No
supposed to play
need,
that
no
one
need, no
before
need.
the
I'm
Justin
over it. What
record.
else is here? What else
You know what I'm
is here?
saying? Don't do that. Don't make it seem like Justin.
do that.
Yeah, don't make it seem like Justin
do that to
came out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he told her to go cry me a river.
She just told you she not serious, you bitch ass nigga. Go cry your own river.
No,
This
don't
isn't
do
a
that.
Go cry your own river.
Play your
Yo,
shit.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm Team Britney. Team
fuck outta
Britney. She got that nigga putting the actual Nike check on Jordans.
Nah, that's
Y'all still
Jessica.
defending this nigga like he black still.
He is. I'm rolling.
So
I know why she shaved her head, you shaved your head. I get it. I know where it's coming from.
Joe be barefoot a
play-
lot. She be
Yeah,
barefoot a
that's a
lot.
fact.
That's a fact. Let's get
Yeah,
into
like-
it.
It's coming from the slave video.
She's toxic. You're toxic.
Yeah, that video, no. That video changed.
Nah.
That
we're
shifted the
good.
culture.
Hold on. No, wait, hold
No, we
on.
straight.
That I'm a slave video shifted the culture, my nigga.
It shifted it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it shifted the culture for sure.
Everything about this shifted the culture. Hold up.
I had a poster on my wall after this. I ain't gonna lie.
I got a post on my wall now of this. Hold up, because Rory's. I'm pausing this. Rory's white card is getting revoked if he don't appreciate "I'm a Slave" from the White Queen. This is like white Mariah.
And we was totally cool with Britney saying she was a slave.
And
it was
nigga.
a little touchy for us.
And she said nigga.
It was a little touchy for us, but it was like, you know what?
Nah.
You know what? Pharrell did the beat, so
Put the snake around your neck.
Pharrell kind of
cool.
played both JT and Britney
That's
through
a
that
fact.
whole relationship.
He did.
That's a fact.
He did.
Damn, he played his friend's card?
Yeah.
He didn't play by the friend's rules.
Wow.
All comes
Fam.
full
You just
circle.
got to the bottom of it. Pause.
This is nuts.
This record will get the party rocking now.
For sure.
Oh, and I have a theory. Certain records, we got to do the list one day of the records that
probably won't.
That make men identify you as a hoe if you enjoy it too much as a woman.
You think this is one of them?
Nigga, what? Hell, 100. You ever been to Jersey Shore when this thing came on?
Well, they do that to any song.
Time out. Let me ask y'all
This
one
is her bringing
question.
sexy back.
Do y'all think that young Justin Nickelodeon Timberlake was ready for Britney's "I'm a slave, you look at me like I'm a little girl" energy? You don't think that she rocked his fucking world and made that nigga put real checks on Jordans
And start making rap music?
and running in the woods? He made an album called "Man in the Woods."
He still heard over it?
No.
Nah, he's over that.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was in the woods when some good pussy left me.
Oh my God.
Now niggas don't want to identify with shit.
With the woods.
That's the first place you go, into the woods. Shit, I went right to Curry Woods.
Go to the bar.
Is it Kearney Woods?
Curry Woods. The projects. I was hurt. Oh, whatever. Shout out to Britney Spears.
Shout out to Justin, man.
What? Oh, my.
Damn.
Shout out to the nigga that was pussy
Wait,
with.
all right, so where are they ranked on the musical couples?
I mean, they gotta be high.
Yeah, they definitely gotta be out.
I'm not putting them high.
Why not?
After that hole?
Word. We just gave him 20 minutes. Like,
There's mad other people that got to go before them.
like who?
Rick
Bobby
James,
and Whitney.
Tina Marie.
They had more hits than Justin and Britney?
I don't care. They was
No,
fucking.
I'm just talking about.
I don't care. They
I don't care about hits. I ain't talking about hits.
They were a better duet than Britney and Justin.
Rick James and Tina Marie is going before Britney and Justin. Sorry, Parks. Bobby and Whitney is going before.
Absolutely.
Well, they might be number
Yeah,
one.
they're number one. They gotta be. number one.
Wyclef and Lauren. I'm putting before them.
Were they
up
ever
there.
an official couple?
I'm talking about niggas that was fucking.
Okay.
They were smashing? I never knew
Yeah.
that.
You better.
That's
More.
what. That's what.
Wait a minute. I
I'll
will
never
take
do
a
that.
break.
Bro.
I will take a break right now.
I'm a keep it real. I never knew that.
Yeah,
So
gotta
who do you
catch
think
up,
X
bro.
Factor is about?
Promise.
Akon.
Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta fucking relax though.
John Forte.
Relax, man.
And we're back.
That was crazy.
That was interesting.
Informative.
That was a really great segment from Justin and Brittany to that.
I agree.
I have more to add to that segment if y'all want to keep going.
No, thank you.
Well, fine. I'll get back
We'll-
to it
we'll do
before
a
this
part two.
podcast is over. No, it's coming right after Maul say what he got to say.
Oh well, who I think is the king of cold weather music, Ross might finally give us an album.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, I didn't know what the holdup was, but apparently he had some tax issues, and today he took care of them.
Oh, okay.
Dropped a $4 million bag on him.
Well, congrats to him for
I
getting
was
that
like,
clear.
ugh. Ooh, $4 million? Oh shit!
Ross album would be great to end the year. I'd
Ross
be with
always
that.
has. Whenever it starts getting cold, that's when I want to hear a new Ross project.
Yeah, he makes good winter music.
When will Ross want to step away?
I don't ever
Because his albums aren't on the decline.
Yeah, no.
No.
You can't ever tell from him musically when he should. I was watching that LeBron and Drake clip where Drake was talking about that fear that he has of when he should exit.
Yeah.
I've spoken about that on this podcast before. That's a fear every rapper goes to sleep with. Every last one. I don't care what none of them say to you. Every one of them have thought about that whole self-doubt. What do I do when I can't? When it's over? You know.
It's a young man's game.
It doesn't have to be. Like we just talked about that earlier. That OGs can.
I mean,
still-
up until the last 2 years, we hadn't really seen it age, and those are OGs that are legends. And of course, Drake is one and will be one, but not. I could see the second tier artists being more terrified of that, because legendary status, you're always gonna be okay, but how do like the non-legends continue to age?
I think in this climate you gotta not put so much of yourself out there. You gotta pick and choose your spots carefully, because you can find yourself. Because now music gets old in a week. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear that album anymore after a week or two now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the artists might feel like, oh, they're not talking about me. I'm not hot.
I also think the OGs should not necessarily follow certain trends, like the super long album trend, the put out 6 albums a year trend. Like if
you
the OG, just give me a good one every year or 2 years.
Even 2 years.
Yeah.
If you can make money from touring in between there, or hopefully you save some money or some other ventures.
Keep yourself hot on some features on somebody else's joints, and leave it at that. But I'm definitely,
That's the part that I feel a way about for the new kids today. Like, it's harder to keep yourself hot today.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very hard.
We should have that conversation one of these days, because that line is said so effortlessly. Like, yo, you're not hot.
Right.
Like, go get hot. Like,
that's not easy.
Do y'all know how hard it is to get hot?
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I didn't think hip hop appreciated longevity already. Add into this era, these kids are fucked. Like, it's even more difficult.
It's gonna be hard for.
I commend I commend the Migos. I commend those artists that have stayed hot this long in this era as a new artist.
The key to it, a lot of the people that stay hot is because they all fuck with the same people. So if I'm not hot right now, I still have a relationship with you, and you're hot right now. Right. So naturally, I'm gonna get a joint on your album, your project, whatever you got going on. And then if you're not hot, somebody else that I'm cool with, they hot right now. So it's like you got to keep yourself around people that is always going to be the talk of the town or the talk of the moment. And that's what seems to be going on. That's why when you turn on the radio, it's always like the same 8-9 people.
I don't turn the radio on.
Well, if you do, it's the same 8-9 people that you hearing records from, because it's like they all doing records with each other. And that's I mean, I understand it. I don't like it. It's kind of like I want to kind of see people stand on their own, but I understand it because, like you said, it is hard to get hot.
Well, do you think?
I don't think.
Back to the aging and retiring point. Do you think, like the way the Grateful Dead can tour now with absolutely no new music? Do you think hip hop will be able to do that?
Yeah.
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 There's artists that do it. Maybe not in the U.S., but there's hip hop artists that go overseas and haven't put out projects in years. And
Fat Man Scoop is touring overseas right now with no project.
Well, overseas is just a way nicer place. Like, I feel like G-Unit, Akon, like those type of artists will never be broke. They can go make a quick couple million overseas in 6 months.
Yeah, but let's applaud where we are as a genre for 2 seconds, because and this goes unnoticed a bunch, but this is the first time that hip hop has been this old.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we always say what we've seen, like, do you think hip hop artists will be able to tour like the rock? Like, we compare ourselves to rock. Rock is it's a much older genre.
Yeah, for sure.
Hip hop, we're doing things that have never been seen right this second,
and breaking numbers records.
Yeah. Every day they put out some new stat. I seen Cardi drop a stat. She's the first one to put out 3 singles in March that hit #1. Russ said there's a Russ dad. He's the first nigga to go platinum who produced his whole album and did no features and did all the vocal work, the engineering. It's like they got wild stats out there, and I can't be mad at it because hip hop is just breaking wild numbers. It's only confusing when I look at a chart that went out to talk about when the music business was at its peak, which era, and it was the CD era. Mm-hmm. So then why are we making more money than ever today if the music business is not anywhere near its peak?
Right.
Just things to think about.
Yeah. Right.
But where I think you would compare with rock, just how that music has lasted and impacted people, I think with the amount of rappers and the amount of music we get so much, I don't know what's going to stick around. Period. That will work in 20
hip-hop.
years as hip hop, of course. I never think this genre.
I have more to believe. I'm
just thinking. I don't know how many artists are going to have that legacy where people are going to want to hear those albums 20 years from now.
You mean of this generation?
Yeah, from this generation.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of shit that we hearing now.
That's what I'm trying to get at. With the rock
shit come
comparison.
out now that we don't listen to that came out last month.
Well,
never
there's
go back
a lot
to.
more now. Like back in the day, the barrier of entry for it was a lot more work to create an album.
Oh yeah, for
a lot more expensive.
Less people
doing it. You know, like
which means it was more
less people
effort,
exposed.
more soul, more
sure.
character, more personality
You had to be a
that you
little
put
more
into
sharp.
yeah. So, but you feel that.
Right.
So that's why it doesn't stick to us as long as it used to, because it's like it's not the same type of food.
It's
like,
also a lot easier now to make shit that is viable sonically. Like equipment and the cost of finding even just getting drum samples is much easier now. You used to have to dig through records for years and build up a library, and
absolutely.
Now you can just go down.
And you didn't just put shit out like it took some time to put around a record. Now I can upload that shit.
Right.
Oh, I like this. That'll go out.
I feel like the young niggas should always push the creative side, and I feel like the older niggas should always just push the culture side. Like I like Chance. I like Chance taking on the social issues. I like Hove taking on the social issues. I like Drake even taking on corporations. His affiliation with LeBron, who's affiliated with Cap, who is like, that's the stuff that I have an affinity for today in hip hop. Like when the older niggas, or even Chance is young, but when rappers in general start taking bigger issues into their own hands, in a weird way, I look at it parallel to what Malcolm X was doing.
No, you're right.
What Martin Luther King was doing. Like many, many years from now, we're gonna see a whole lot of Kaepernick pictures circulating.
Right.
Of course, that'll be an iconic image forever.
I think some of the work that some of the rappers have done years after we gone, that work that's going to get the culture just in a different place. And I know culture is like a buzzword now, so I hate to say it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like move us as a whole. Right. Yeah, I'm a fan of all that. I don't think it's much time for young niggas and old niggas to beef about very much.
No.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I think we all got a big fight in our hands.
That's true.
What else is there? Off of our JT versus Britney thing, I didn't want to get into. There's a New Kids on the Block mixtape tour coming to a city near you.
You going?
No, I'll be home.
When does the mixtape come out?
Which I don't know. I didn't see that on Dat Piff.
The mixtape circuit.
Dat Piff.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to check out Nah Right when I get home.
And somebody was telling me, shout out to Nah Right.
Of course.
Somebody was telling me that they went to go see RBRM perform.
Huh?
Okay. Is that a new electronic
And then I
group?
was like, you mean MGMT? And they was like, no, RBRM. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not hip. No cap. What's that? And then they said, that's Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. And then I looked at him like this.
So are they touring under that name though?
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting.
Because if I remember correctly, Johnny Gill owns the name New Edition now, or Ralph Tresvant, one of them.
I would hope Ralph.
Yeah, I would hope.
I would really hope Ralph.
In my story, they're together.
Don't you do Eddie Murphy like that.
Oh,
wait,
shit.
what?
You just made it a threesome.
Oh, my God. This is nasty.
You are nasty. Savon, open the cupboard.
Open the cupboard, bottom left.
Please hand it to Rory.
You were the one that said they was dating.
I wasn't talking about Eddie Murphy, though.
Well,
you can talk about Johnny and Ralph like that. You just going to throw I already killed Eddie Murphy years ago. Now you want me to throw him in the Ralph and Johnny mix?
I'm not throwing him in there. That's been a rumor forever.
Johnny mix.
That's a wild mix.
That's a nasty.
You think I'm
mix.
letting them two niggas run off with the name New Edition? You got another thing coming, buddy. Why them niggas didn't just jump Bobby and Ronnie and Ralph and Johnny?
I just don't understand why it's always just something with them, like that whole collective. It's just like, why y'all just can't get it right?
Bad business.
Terrible business.
I won't go any further, but bad business.
Terrible business.
Speaking of, because we ending soon, but new Joel Ortiz is out. Boy, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Not just saying that because we used to be in a group together. It's good. It's really, really good. It seems like every song they've dropped from this project has sounded really good. This one is called Reflections. And he's reflecting on things. As sick as I am of rappers reflecting on things, boy, it felt great to hear Joel reflect. He needs to reflect.
Yeah,
he should reflect more.
I was going to say, Joel's definitely there.
Yeah, reflect part 2, Joel.
Yeah, he's really good at reflecting.
All right, what else is important, Rory?
In the rap world, J Mills, K Shine.
Yeah, J Mills
Who's
coming
excited?
out of retirement.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's going to battle K Shine.
That should be interesting.
would like to know when that happens.
Who
I feel like I'd be missing all the battles.
Who do you guys have in this one? Come on.
I mean, Mills been away for some years.
Mills with some star podcasts.
Yeah, but
faithfully.
No, yeah, that's my nigga. I mean, he's been away for some years. K-Shine is he's still performance ready. We just got to see if Mills comes from that, so it's not foreign territory for him.
Help build it.
Yeah, so it's not
K-Shine would sound the way he sounded if it wasn't for them.
Right, but it will be interesting because it's a lot of personal shit there. These are people that know each other, like crews that know each other. So it's a lot of phone calls and information being spilt around. Like, so it's gonna be interesting to hear what's said. I have to see if Mills, performance wise, if he's up to par.
Do you know the backstory of how it ended up being K-Shine?
No, I don't.
That's where I'm more thinking. I'm not sure who I want to pick on that.
Why? Who was it supposed to be?
I don't know. I'm thinking if he's been plotting on K-Shine, Mills might be ready and has been ready.
That's interesting.
I just want to know how it came about. How
Why
those
would
two
Mills be in fucking Miami chilling with Wayne, worried about fucking K-Shine?
He has internet connection, YouTube.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Could have been watching the battle. Say, oh, that's food. I can get
That's
him.
what I'm saying. I think it's a personal thing here, though.
I just want to know the backstory.
I think it's a personal.
Before
thing.
I got to know
pick.
which K-Shine is showing up. That's all. Because there's two K-Shines.
I'm gonna know what K-Shine show up by his first zip him up. Like how aggressive he is on his first zip him up.
It's the second one.
Then it's like, okay.
No, it's the second week. Got to look at the second week sales. The first zip him up is going to be effective. Got to see what the second one.
Yeah, but
like.
no, but the first one is gonna kind of let you know where he's at. Like if he feeling like, yeah, I'm zipping him up for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't believe you zipping him up.
Just halfway zip up the bag.
Yeah, like you
can
ain't
still see the
you ain't
face.
zipping him up, my nigga. He's still outside the zip up. Like I still see him. You ain't zipped him up.
I'm finished with you.
Okay, my bad.
I'm finished with this podcast too.
Well,
I think.
I'm excited for that battle. So I don't have the date.
Do we have sleepers?
Probably. Is that it?
Good luck to Mills and good luck to K-Shine.
Belly's album Friday. I'm looking forward to that. Immigrant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Immigrant this Friday.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That's one of the other releases I was looking forward to this shit.
Oh, that should be hard.
Oh man, I hope so because that's one of my rappers that I really look forward to. So I'm just hoping that he did his thing with.
Well, his last project was great.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to John versus Hollow too. That's supposed to be happening soon.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw I forgot what
niggas
battle
that
I was watching. And
Yeah, these are
some
all great
animosity.
battles for the casual rap battle fan.
Yeah,
Like I know both of those people. I've seen a lot of those battles. K-Shine, Mills, I know. All right, casual rap battle fans coming back.
yeah. It should be interesting. I do. Y'all know how I feel about Hollow. When him and Joe was about to do their thing.
I was about to do their thing.
Yeah, like I don't. I'm not a big Hollow fan. I do recognize that he is nice at what he does.
I do too. It's the screaming high pitched shit at the end of the bar that I just can't get jiggy with.
He's top 5 ever.
I don't know if I'm ready to say all that.
He is though.
Nah. Ever in battle rap? No, I can't. Nah. I can't say that.
He is.
I can't say top 5.
He's got the skill. No matter what 5 you name, when it comes to combination of skill plus battles that he's taken, wins, numbers. Like when depending on how you rank, wherever you have the sliders, you're not gonna name 5 people that are more accomplished than all of those sliders in Hollow. That's why I was laughing when niggas was like, niggas ain't talking about Joe battle. Must didn't see Joe versus Hollow. Like, what are you talking about? I was cleaning that nigga up and put the mic down in round 3, a top 5 nigga ever. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's why you saying he top 5.
No, I believe that.
Case.
I wouldn't have took that battle if I didn't feel like that about him.
No, at that time he was
I don't
definitely
think he's top
established
5.
at the top.
I could name 4 right now.
I know me and you used to talk. So let's talk about it because you used to say Clips is better than him.
Mook.
I'm telling you that's where the consensus would stop. Not from me.
Is Mook top 5?
Nigga, of course.
Okay.
Don't get stupid.
Is Rex top 5?
No.
Oh shit. Damn. All right. Then that stops my argument.
Is Lux
right
top 5?
Yes.
Is Arsenal top 5?
I could argue that. I could argue it.
So are we at 3?
I don't know if I'm married to Arsenal being better than Hollow, but he beat the shit out of Hollow when they battled, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
3.
Okay.
Hitman.
No.
You don't think he's top 5? Hitman Holla?
No.
Damn.
Ever?
I would have him in my top 5.
No. If he continues on this trajectory, then But I'm not even seeing that. It's over now. Him and Conceited out of here. Them niggas ain't thinking nothing about this shit.
No, but I'm now.
Hitman came back, cleaned the nigga up right quick, and left again. I'm not putting him in the top 5 ever.
But that's why I would have to put him in top 5.
I've seen Hollow be a killer in mad different leagues and mad different generations against mad different people. That's all.
Surf?
Who you think's
No.
Clips?
No.
And still no Mook.
I said Mook.
Okay.
I agree on Mook, Lux, Arsenal. If anybody tell me that they in the top 5, no argument from me. They have the Rex. I wouldn't be mad at Rex, but he's been taking a lot of L's lately. But as far as being a historian and on the Mount Rushmore, if there was like 6 people on the Mount Rushmore, I'll put him there. A lot of people got DNA there for that same reason, the history, the battles, the freestyle. But I think Hollow's better than a lot of people. I do.
Daylight? No.
Daylight is nice.
That nigga is super nice.
Daylight is nice, and he's had a lot of battles. Daylight is super nice.
Disaster's battled 1 million people.
But he had the few years where he was battling everybody. Diz is nice too. Diz is nice and he's battled a lot of people. I don't know. I think that if we polled the battlers, because I don't know, who am I? Joe Budden is nobody. But I think if we asked the battle community, most of them would have Hollow in the top 5 battles ever. I thought that was top 5 battlers ever. I thought that was being lenient. He should be top 3 probably.
I got a fresh beef update. Lana Del Rey and Azalea Banks are going at it on Twitter.
Lana Del Rey?
Correct.
And Azalea Banks.
Correct.
Azalea Banks is which one? The one that I like.
Yeah.
The black girl.
Yeah.
Not Iggy Azalea,
Correct.
who said that she flew out to see Kanye recently or some
Correct.
shit.
It's over a Kanye post, apparently.
We've done a
Lana
great
Del
job.
Rey said, "I will not fuck you the fuck up, period. Banks, you could have been the greatest female rapper alive, but you blew it. Don't take it out on the only person who had your back."
Oh, it's personal.
What is the
I don't
Yo,
I don't know the history.
Yo, quiet as kept. Azalea Banks has history with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Damn, now she call Azalea Banks. She would answer. She would tell us.
Don't think. Wait,
But no,
is she in the middle of the typing beef now?
It's correct.
All right,
You
so
don't want
this-
to fuck up her.
Yeah, no, I'm chilling. I'm gonna let her get in her
Don't
bag.
fuck up her
I'm
momentum.
getting her beef bag, especially with a chick like Lana Del Rey.
That's an interesting beef.
Where you ever tried to beef with someone on text, like argument, and then someone call you and fuck up your whole movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't do that to her.
Did we even report on that whole Lana Del Rey tweet to Kanye or whatever?
No, and I'm glad we
Oh,
didn't.
no, I missed it.
We're doing great. We're doing good. Good. No, I don't want to report on it.
No, I'm serious. I'm glad we didn't.
Every week they kill me for reporting on Kanye after I said I'm done. Damn, Boston kicking our ass again. Way to go, CC.
I know, right?
All right, well, whatever.
New Dipset album has been announced.
Hey!
They're shooting videos. It looks pretty serious.
Okay.
Thanksgiving is supposed to come out, but they were shooting a video today.
Did you say Banksgiving?
I said Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'm about to say if Lloyd Banks is putting out Banksgiving, I'm calling that
Idea.
nigga. No
him.
idea.
I'll hit him.
No idea.
Yo, Banks. You did Halloween. Now it's time.
Yeah, we got sleepers, man. We got sleepers.
Yeah, we do. We always do.
I'm ready for a sleeper.
Oh, do we care about Kehlani versus Ja Rule?
Yes, that's where I was trying to go when we was talking about. I don't remember it now, but damn, man, this could have been real funny. We should have squeezed this in earlier.
Wait, what? Kehlani versus Ja Rule.
Oh, when we was talking about artists getting hot and staying hot, that was a great segue to talk about Ja, who says he has a song with Kehlani in the talk that he's gonna leak the second he gets to 1 million followers. And I understand.
She was not happy.
Well, before we get to her, I understand the thinking there. It's a bit dated, but that's when the labels were telling you to incentivize people to follow you.
Yeah, but when you're at 400,000 followers,
yeah,
maybe go with like 500,000.
I think Ja took for granted how long it takes to accrue followers.
Yeah. And everyone's kind of settled in their ways now. It's hard to get like new followers.
Yeah, there's no more Follow Friday. There's no more, hey, follow me, I follow you.
You can't get busy on hashtags to earn your stripes.
Yeah, somebody should have told Ja that. But I knew he probably wasn't the most well-informed when we were sharing a laptop at the fantasy draft. But it's fine. Ja, you're not going to get an extra 500,000 followers in less than a year. It's just not going to happen. And 2, Well, Kehlani came out.
Well, maybe what he was doing was, subliminally saying, I'm not gonna put this record out. Like, no, I'm not gonna get to a million followers.
He said the exact opposite. He said, "Yo, I can't keep holding the heat. What you want me to do? All of this heat?" She was like, Mr. Rule.
But then why Ja only got 400,000 followers though? That's Ja Rule. 200,000 followers.
Wait, what about on Instagram?
All right, I'm playing sleeper.
Wait, on Instagram? How many followers he had on Instagram?
It doesn't matter, man.
No, it does. This does matter.
Wait, so is Rule clout chasing?
He might be.
No, he want to put out his record. With
he has 680,000 followers on IG.
It's gonna be a while.
So maybe he meant a combined.
All right.
Okay, Rory. I see what you did there.
All right. Well, poor Rule, because Kehlani said, "Nah, it's too old." Laughing emoji.
She said she would do a new song though. I thought so.
Yeah, wait on it. I was about to make a really inconsiderate joke, but I won't.
Somebody called her racist because she wouldn't drop the collab, or she would have done it by now, and she retweeted that.
I wish niggas leave Kehlani alone. Like, leave her alone. Every time Party say something, y'all attack her. Every time Kyrie say something, y'all attack her.
Every time Kyrie miss a shot, they jump at Kehlani's mention.
Yeah, leave Kehlani alone. Let her fucking flourish and be great. I'm done, man. I'm done. I had some more shit, but we got another podcast to do 2 days from now. My whole life is a podcast. Yeah. So I'll talk to you about a whole bunch of shit. We ain't talk about the Google leak.
I mentioned it briefly, but yeah, we kept going.
Yeah, we should spend more time on it. This is leaking all our data.
It's a lot of data, too. I Google a lot.
Dog, our data's gone.
They're going to kill us. Yeah. They're going to kill us. Yeah. They done allowed niggas, our Siri could tell the government where we are, what's for dinner.
Y'all be talking to Siri?
No.
But either.
I don't fuck with her.
It don't matter.
I didn't even do the setup.
It don't matter. Siri's in your phone. So the same way you could look in the phone and see how many steps you took during the day.
That's a fact.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
This fucking phone this is gonna kill everybody. I'm gonna be long gone. Let's see. All right. Here's my sleeper. Brand new music.
It's not a sleeper, bro.
And you know Justin seen that video tight. Cause you be tight when your girl's killing it now.
And she looking good.
Yeah.
He definitely said, but I beat though.
For sure.
You guys are in your eclectic
All you
bag
guys
today.
are sleepers sounded good today, man. I can't even kill you guys today.
Thanks, man.
Savon just informed me that the first African American football player to be drafted. What draft was that? 80. 80. Listen to me, stupid me. 51. Give me the gentleman's name. All right, let me wait for Savon, whose only job is to give us his name, to find his name. Sing in the meantime, Mom.
Girl.
There you go. Finally got more to say.
I need
I'm gonna
you.
just 1, 2,
Girl.
3. Oh, you can't find it. Good old sprint.
Was that fair or foul?
Good old sprint. Thanks a lot, Savon. Tune in to the next podcast where we will talk about men transitioning. Yes, men transitioning, which means your girl wanting to move in and letting you know without letting you know. Time to really tackle the sensitive issues here.
It's time to tackle the most important issues.
It's time to really get to the shits. It's time to up the content level out there, buddy.
We're gonna tackle all the issues
and lower our female listeners.
Yeah, but fuck
women
it.
listeners. I'm
gotta
sorry.
do what we gotta do to guide the other guys out there.
Rest in peace, George Taliaferro. I don't want to mispronounce that, but the first
Let's have
African
the
American
white dude fuck his name up.
It sounds like an Italian last name.
Let me fuck it up, Roy. Damn.
Yeah, all right. That's what I thought.
Let me try.
George Taliaferro. Let's spell it Taliaferro. Y'all know we're not trying to be funny. Rest in peace, George Taliaferro, the first African American picked in the NFL. He dies today at 91 years old. 91 years old. Rest in peace to him. Gotta rest in peace to niggas that changed the game, man.
For sure.
Good to see that he lived till 91. Too.
That was 51 he got drafted. 2019, black reparations in the NFL. Still an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, Saquon Barkley's great. He looks great. Fuck with Mozo. That nigga looks like a machine.
His team looks like shit.
Who's watching for the team? Do you see Saquon Barkley?
Talk about practice.
Oh, wait. And really quickly, before we get out of here, this Sunday, Maul, I know you don't watch football. Guess who's coming to visit New England, you bitch ass niggas?
Yeah. This now's game of the week.
You fucking guessed it.
Game of the week.
My man. Your man could never. What do y'all think Mr. Brady's gonna do now?
Lose. Well, you know he doesn't. You know he doesn't play.
I'm glad y'all
he's
know.
Not on defense.
Look. That's how you know that this nigga Patrick is something serious. Jalen Ramsey didn't utter his name, and now 2 longtime Patriot fans are sitting here respectful.
Well, I don't watch football
Brady's
no more.
gonna do what Brady's done. Yeah, I know.
I'm excited.
Mahomes is coming.
Wait, hold on.
Mahomes is coming.
Yo.
Mahomes is coming. Pat Mahomes is coming. In the black limo.
Keep going.
Oh, no, my memory's too bad for that. Scarface was somewhere in the next bar.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right?
Yeah.
See, that's it.
He might have been on the next feature in the next song.
For real. No,
Yeah, he was on that album, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't. That was the next album. I Am.
That was on. It was written.
Favor for a favor.
Favor for a favor is hard. I don't know why I thought Nas is Coming was on. I
get
Am.
killed for that album? That Favor for a favor was on.
No, he gets killed for Nostradamus. I Am. They kill him for I Am.
No, he gets killed for I Am.
A little bit.
Oh, they're
but
bugging.
That was a dope album.
I Am is a good album.
Yo, Undying Love, the last song, the story shit
is
fucked
hard.
me up.
we have to talk about Hov's division one day.
Oh, I've been said that part was wrong. It was a dope
Maul
bar.
gonna have to answer for Hov's division.
Was that the No.
Yeah.
That was
one
the
was
average.
No. Which one was
It was written. I think he was saying was it was good.
Hov, you gotta get
And then he said the rest was whack.
Hov. It
it
was
was a
written.
dope album.
It was written, wasn't the Actually, yeah, he was talking about.
Yeah.
Because what's the line again? How's it start? Give it to me.
Oh, I wouldn't even. That was
Oh,
like a
you
really
was- you
complex
was
bar.
not hip-hop.
One was Illmatic.
The other
So,
two.
you said you've been in this 10, I've been in this 5. Smart enough, nah, it's 4 album, 10 years, 4 album, 10 years, nigga. I could divide. That's 1 to me. Let's say 2.
2 of them shits was due.
So which 2 was? All right. So when he
I
says
Am
do,
and
I'm thinking
Nostradamus.
do. D-U-E.
No,
Not doo-doo.
doo-doo. That's
I was
what
See, I'm
Doo-doo.
not thinking doo-doo.
Yeah, I don't know.
said doo.
I'm
That's a good
thinking
question.
2 of them were do albums. You had to hand them in. We don't care about them. 1 was
2 of them shits was doo. Doo-doo.
I Am ain't doo-doo.
Shit.
I agree.
No, but when you're in a rap battle,
It's trash.
I Am was trash. I had Nas.
All right,
I
I'm
Am
finished.
is
I'm
not
finished. I'm
trash.
finished. I'm
Yeah,
finished.
the
I'm
whole
finished with
overall
you.
too?
part 2.
There's no
Okay,
such
they
thing.
had good records
The
on there.
DMX song
That album was
and the
great.
Scarface album.
That album was great.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
Undying
I Am
Love.
was great.
It was a great album. I like that album a lot. There was a couple songs that definitely were not it, but
1 was can't be I Am. And the other was Illmatic. He is saying it was. Wait.
I think I Am had to be right?
Then what was do?
I don't know.
1 was the other was Illmatic. All right, so Illmatic is out of here. 2 was do and 1 was Yeah, nah, Hov got to answer to that.
Due. 2 of them shits
put
was
the other
due.
do on it.
Nah, just due.
How could he have meant doo-doo with 1 do?
That was the slang I think back then. That shit is due.
All right, that was not the
Yeah,
slang.
it was. I'm serious.
That was
It
do?
was. Yeah. It was like doodle. That shit was due.
Kid, you got to ask Hov about that for us. I would
That's
ask
funny.
him, but not. Ask him, seriously.
I'll ask him whenever I see him. I'll
See,
ask
but the old nigga, they on their fucking black excellence shit now, so they ain't gonna get into when they was beefing.
him. Nah, actually, this is the time to talk about it because now niggas like paying that shit no mind no more.
And I don't know if Hov is talking about that. Like, Elliot got to ask Hov what do was it? D-O-O or
It was
D-U-E?
D-O-O, man. Doodoo.
Then why would he say doo-doo?
Because he broke
Well,
it
wait,
down.
I Am is
Two
not
of
doo.
them do.
I
I'm not
Am,
even talking
I
about
am
one
is
hot
not doo.
album every
One was
10-year
ass.
average.
Yeah.
He's
But you
breaking
can-
down they weren't good except for Illmatic.
But that's my point. That's the problem. You can have a hot album and you can have a just cool album.
Yeah, he said.
In
he
a
said-
battle, I don't think
said
he was giving
written
him
was a
bail
cool
there.
one.
You can't call it cool and do.
I'd like
No,
to
the other
revisit
two
the
after
lining up.
the other
Jay.
two after Illmatic. I mean, it was written.
I'd like to redo the lining up Jay's discographies with Nas' discographies because they're not that far off, honestly. If you put album for album, it doesn't really start to deteriorate.
Jay
No.
has way better.
You're going to get smoked if you do
yeah,
that.
I don't think
Jay has way
I would
better
want to take
albums.
that.
Let's talk about it.
We're talking about it.
Let's
We've been
talk
talking
about
for
it.
2
Should we
years.
do it now?
First
or save
album,
it?
first album, Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt. Illmatic wins. Even though Reasonable Doubt is one of my favorite
I
albums.
disagree.
Yeah, you said that a little
I
too
dis-
fast.
I
Mark.
disagree with that.
Yeah, you said that a little too
Illmatic
fast.
is the most revered hip hop album of all time that we've seen.
Illmatic is also an 8-song project where they locked the greatest rapper in the world in with the best producers in the world.
Right.
Sorry. Nah, I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling that that's better than a nigga from Brooklyn just going in with his niggas from Brooklyn and coming out with a classic. They both classics, but one was longer and one was shorter. I'm going with the longer one.
One set the trend and one followed the trend.
Elaborate.
Wait, hold on. What trend did Reasonable Doubt follow?
It didn't follow the multiple producers on the album. It didn't work with Primo.
They came out like around
You
the
can't
same
call
time,
that a
didn't
trend, Parks. To work with multiple producers?
That was the first album that had multiple producers on it.
Wait, Reasonable Doubt?
Illmatic was the first album that had multiple producers on it in hip hop. At least to that degree.
Oh,
okay, but that's not
to that degree. But
Didn't Ski do half of Reasonable Doubt? It's not like he had Q-Tip, Large Professor.
But we arguing
Premier.
already. All right, but keep going.
All right, so now Volume 1 verse It Was Written.
It was written.
I'm cool with
Volume 2 versus I Am.
Volume 2.
Okay. Nostradamus versus Volume 3.
Volume 3.
Volume 3.
You getting smoked.
The next one is the Dynasty album. The Dynasty album coming soon somewhere.
Stillmatic is there. That's tough. Stillmatic is
Stillmatic is hard.
Phenomenal album.
I think that Nas caught flack for Stillmatic when he shouldn't have. I like Stillmatic too.
That was a
Did he catch
highly
flack?
revered album.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, which one came in that time frame that he caught flack for?
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus,
The
yeah.
You Owe Me with Genuine,
All
like
right.
that shit.
I remember. All right, I remember.
Yeah, I'm cool
I remember
with that.
Stillmatic getting killed by niggas.
It was
who weren't
Stillmatic
fans.
versus Blueprint for the record, by the way. Not
No, it would
Dynasty.
And Blueprint wins.
Are we not counting
Yeah, it
Dynasty?
does.
So what part of the Nas discography do you have him winning again?
I'm not saying that he's. I think it's closer than.
Fuck no.
Oh well, no, I'm with Parks on that one now.
It's much closer than it appears.
I think it's
How? We add what 3, 4, 4
because
4, 2,
Nas has a
4,
bunch
1?
of really good
Reasonable Doubt
albums.
over Illmatic, even though I probably
No, we said you could take
Even if you take it,
take Illmatic
So you get the first two,
and that's it.
and that's it.
Yes,
that we've named so far. Yeah,
Illmatic,
you've agreed with.
and it was written.
Okay.
And one
And
of those
even then, I think
debatable.
it's tied for the first album.
It was written as one of the greatest sophomore albums ever
That's
to
true. I agree.
anybody.
That's
I
true.
agree.
I don't Kanye, Ice Cube, whoever you think has a great
I
second
think
album.
I Am and Volume 2 are closer than y'all are making it sound too.
No.
Me,
Hell no.
And we just said how great I Am
I think
is.
that might only be me and you though. I Am is not nowhere near. It was written.
And I think Volume 3 and Nostradamus are closer than.
What about Blueprint 1?
well, volume.
Blueprint versus Stillmatic is a Blueprint for sure, but it's not that far off.
No, that's far
Man,
off.
that's far off.
that one is that one. I think
I
is
wouldn't
far
say
off.
super
Stillmatic
far, but
was
it's
a super-
significantly. Blueprint wins for sure.
I
But-
agree.
That shit is in another planet.
Yeah, bro.
Blueprint is one of my favorite albums ever. I'm just saying that.
we are the super hip hop nerdy
That's one of-
guys.
that's
what
one
are
of-
we talking
that's
about?
This isn't that
Every
nerdy.
hip hop
Nas
fan's
versus Jay
favorite
and really
album.
break down the
For sure.
discography? That's not that nerdy.
I think it is. I've been in this argument a bunch of times, and I've never had it this way. I've never album for albumed Jay and Nas.
Yeah, because people don't like to talk about it like that. They just go straight to the battle and ether and
Yeah.
I do think that Nas needs more respect on his name for his album discography. I think that whole
I do
Nas
too.
picks bad beats thing overshadowed because his shit with Damian Marley is hard. His shit
Yeah,
with
that was a good album.
his shit
Life
with
is Life is Good was a great album.
Amazing album.
that's great. See, that's where I side with Parks.
what was the end what was the album?
The Untitled joint.
yeah. That was
was a good
wasn't
album.
bad
That was a
either.
good album.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Listen, I don't think Nas is the
Hit
best
the-
beat picker, but he's not that bad.
The Untitled album is hip hop. That's not Hip Hop Is Dead.
No.
No.
Nas got good albums. I like Hip Hop Is Dead album.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
like
Nas got to
Godson.
get more respect,
That's
man.
all I'm saying.
I like the
That's all
Godson
I'm
album.
saying.
It's not fair when you start putting him next to Blueprint.
Well, that's true.
That's like cheating. That's Jay, who is the best at his best. Like that's like, come on. Get
And
outta
the
here.
producer shit was nuts.
Yeah,
at that
then
time.
with the
Yeah.
two best producers at their best.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they were unknowns at the time too, which is
It don't matter if they're the best.
that's true.
If they're
And
the
they was
best,
at their
if
best.
they're the best performing at their best,
It wasn't
I don't give a
unknown
fuck
after
who know
that, after that album.
That's a fact.
ever again. Then Just Blaze went and bought all of Hoboken.
His ramen spot in Jersey was
Word.
great.
Me and fucking Joel up there. How'd you do it?
I mean, Stillmatic got a 5 mic rate. Like, it was a revered album at the time. And still
it's a great
revered
album.
All I'm saying that is it's not that far off. Like, people are like, oh, Jace completely smokes Nas' whole discography. That's not really true. It's a very
I don't
close
think we're
discography.
saying that. We're just going, if you want to go album for album, who's going to win?
Who smokes Hove's discography?
Nobody.
Smokes?
Nobody.
Nobody.
That's why he's the
Smokes
best.
nobody.
It's not even close. The closest is Nas.
I want to think about that one.
Y'all not going to say it, but Kanye has a really good discography.
For sure.
Of course he does. I cannot not say that.
Right.
I could put Drake with the Hove talk.
You put Drake's discography up there.
Let's slow
I
down.
put Ye and Drake in there.
That's interesting. No.
Ye ain't nowhere near there, but I'm putting Drake in there.
Ye is nowhere near there?
Nope.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about, dog?
I'm
You're
not
bugging.
having any conversation about Kanye West in the same stratosphere as a Jay-Z. And that's going to go back.
4 albums were...
Whoop-de-doo. He's one of the best producers in the universe. He's going to always produce an amazing album, whether that be the vocals, the collaborations. I'm talking about the rapper going in and coming out with something. And I'm not... It goes back to our... Drake is off the MC thing. Like, that's what that is for me.
Okay.
Kanye
is not on the MC.
Producer.
Well, that's a different argument. I'm just talking about discographies, dude. Yeah, we're not talking about...
I know, but
Kanye,
I'm judging
of course,
Kanye
is nowhere
that way.
near Hove as far as lyrics.
Has one of the best first 4 or 5 album discographies in the history of hip-hop.
Kanye,
if not in music, period.
His first 4 for sure.
If not in music,
probably,
period.
yeah,
Like, in
his
the
first
history
4
of music,
And we're
there's not
having
many people that can...
a discography talk.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
His first 4 is solidified.
I know. It's the discography talk, though.
Yeah, no, I
So
know.
we're not just talking about 4 projects.
I get it.
We're talking about a nigga.
His first 5.
I don't know where, but Ross is somewhere in this conversation.
You're right.
Ross is a great discography.
For sure. He's somewhere in this conversation. I don't know where, but he's somewhere in this conversation.
Check this out, fam. I bid you niggas adieu.
You don't think so?
I just bidded you adieu. That's a goodbye.
Okay. Like, just asking. Because, that's like telling me to get out. Like,
no, I don't think that Ross's discography is in the same conversation as Nas, Hove, and Kanye.
I'm not saying we're talking about best discographies all time in hip hop. I'm not comparing him to Nas and Jay.
He would be in the top.
Ross will be at the top of the Phillip Rivers tier.
Okay.
He's not in my Tom Brady discography conversation.
I like that analogy.
But that very next tier, oh, he's winning.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
He's like...
He's Dan Marino.
Because if you want to have discography talks, T.I. is tough for me.
T.I. has a
Tip is up there.
T.I. is tough. He has a better discography than a lot of niggas. Most niggas. When y'all talk about niggas with consistently great albums,
has a great discography. He put out albums.
It's a little early now. Kendrick.
Right?
You can't say Kendrick doesn't.
Kendrick
ain't missed.
He's on that list too.
If he continues the way he's continuing, which is very tough.
That's why I won't put him there yet.
But he's on the way.
He need one more.
3 albums?
4, 5.
Oh, yeah, 4.
No, he's only got 3 now, right?
Well, I count Section 80. You don't
Yeah,
count it?
Section 80 was an
I'm
album.
not counting Section 80.
That was a great album.
We are really nerdy
I don't
right
know
now.
what that is, but that was a great fucking body of work.
Can I bid you? I'm bidding you. All right, let me try it again.
All
I'm
right,
bidding
dude,
you.
nigga.
I'm bidding you here.
Dude,
There's another
Go do
dude.
your
There's
bid.
another dude.
Another dude.
Dude, nigga.
Dude.
Which dude?
I bid your shit.